right. Here we go. Let's go. Welcome in. We got the 49ers and the Cardinals. Let me add in the chat here. Let's go, geezer. Let's go. What do you think of the setup? I got the scoreboard down here. I got everything going. I got my little tracker, defensive pass interference tracker. Kickoff is coming up in about 5 minutes or so. Ready to frickin' get it. I got everything going. Ready to get it, man. We are ready to rock and roll. What a crazy day here so far in the NFL world, huh? What a crazy day. I'm going to send out a link to the stream and see if we'll get some more people in here. I'm sure once kickoff comes on and everything, we will be rocking and rolling. Feels great, baby. Feels great. All right. This is going to be a good game. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins out. The Niners. This is such a huge game for the Niners. Right now on the TV, though, I have it was the Ravens and the Vikings. Yeah, I added in, you'll see like the football right here. I added in the football so I can show who has possession. I put in the team's records. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Let's see, geezer, if I can get some people in here. Copy the link. Cool. We will be getting some people hopefully in here shortly. Alrighty. So I have just posted up the link to a couple of groups. So we'll see. We shall see. I want to have the NFL scoreboard pulled up. If we get if we get back to 500, geezer, that would be awesome, because next week, and I'm looking up now, we actually have a really tough game next week. It's going to be, I believe it's Monday Night Football we got Monday Night Football at home against the Rams, so that's a tough game, obviously. But then the week after that, I'm thinking the week after that we play against the Jaguars, who they just beat the Bills. So, I mean, what the hell? That's crazy. Then, we play the Rams after this, which is a tough game, but we're at home. We've played Sean McVay's teams pretty well. Then we have the Jaguars, and then after that we have the Vikings at home. So that's another winnable game. After that we play the Seahawks. That's pretty tough. Russell Wilson should be back. And then we play the Bengals. It's a pretty tough schedule, actually. It's not as easy as what I remembered it being. I think at the start of the season, Christian, what is up, my man? Feels great, baby. Feels great. Today is a good day. The game is about to start. How about Denver destroy the Cowboys? I mean, it was 30-0. The Cowboys got a bunch of garbage time scores. So, looks like the Niners will be kicking off. The Niners are going to be kicking off to the Cardinals, which I always prefer that. I always like to kick off first. Colt McCoy, one-time 49er. One-time 49er. Oh, no, sorry. The Niners are getting the ball. My bad. The Cardinals are kicking off to the 49ers. And the kick is away. Let's see what we got. It's a pretty short kick. We got it at the 5-yard line. We take it up to the 25, 26-yard line. It's chippy. It's chippy. Jimmy G is coming out. Feeling great, baby. Jimmy G's coming out for the offense. Looks like Debo's there. You got all the guys back. We got Kittle back. We're ready to rock and roll. Elijah Mitchell is out there. Brandon Ayuk. Man, this offense is just Kyle Juszczyk. Jimmy G's is about it. I hope so, geezer. I hope so. Let's get it. 1st and 10 at our own 26-yard line. Kittle in motion. We hand it off to Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell breaks a tackle. Mitchell's running, and he gets about 9 yards on 1st down. We got to impose our will. Impose our will on the game. That's all we got to do, guys. We got to just impose our will. All right. Here we go. Let's get it. They're hurrying up to the line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Jimmy G's going to be in shotgun. He's throwing it quick. Caught by Juszczyk, and that's a boom. 1st down to Kyle Juszczyk, everybody. Let's freaking frack it go. Niners 20-9. Colt. I really hope that we should be able to slow down Colt McCoy, but you never know. It's a different game plan than Kyler Murray, so. All right. Chandler Jones beat McGlinchey pretty good. Jimmy G hits George Kittle over the middle. And that's a 1st down. 1st down. Great start. I thought Chandler Jones, he beat McGlinchey almost immediately. I thought it could have been a holding call against McGlinchey, but it wasn't. But Kittle was wide open. We are already at the Cardinals' 42-yard line. I got to change this football here because I have it on the wrong thing. Best fullback in the league. Niners have the ball. Jimmy G was looking for Ayuk. It's an incomplete pass. It's 2nd down and 10. We have the ball at the Cardinals' 42-yard line. Kittle already has 19 receiving yards. The pass and catch went for 19 yards, folks. All right. I hope you guys like. Oh, I'm optimistic. No Kyler Murray, no DeAndre Hopkins. If I'm not optimistic now, then when can I be? It's 2nd down and 10. Jimmy G in shotgun. Mitchell's going to go out right. Jimmy G's looking deep. He's throwing deep. It was incomplete. Looking for Kittle. The Cardinals linebacker didn't even turn his head around, so I was a little bit surprised. Yak. One of the Yak brothers. Alrighty. That was, it's Kittle one-on-one with Vallejo, so, I think you got to throw it to him. And Kittle could have caught that, but that was actually a good play by Vallejo. He didn't turn his head around, so I wouldn't have been surprised if they were like, hey, that's pass interference. 3rd down and 10. Suddenly we're in a 3rd down and 10. I think we might be in 4-down territory, though. We're at the Cardinals 42. Jimmy G in shotgun. Jimmy G. He's under pressure. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked by Marcus Golden. That's going to be a loss of about 4. It's going to be 4th and 14 at their 46, so we're going to have to punt it. That's a bummer. That drive was looking real promising. Marcus Golden just gets through Mac. Well, yeah. Jimmy had a bit of time, and Marcus Golden broke off the block and got him, so bummer. The drive stalled out. But overall, the offense was looking pretty solid. Wishnowsky, we got to get him down. Cautiously optimistic. Hey, with the way the team is played, that's probably the right mentality to be in. Wishnowsky punts it away. And it's going to be Cardinals will have the ball 1st down and 10 at their own 11-yard line. Darn it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there in subs, geezer. I am getting there. Yeah, I know Tom. I was watching it for a minute. Tom is streaming the Packers-Chiefs game. If the Niners weren't playing, I'd probably be over there. But guys, I just have to say, what a crazy day in football so far. Can you believe it? The Broncos just destroyed Dallas in Dallas. The Bills lose to the frickin' Jaguars. Like, what is that about? Just craziness. All right, so it's 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. Colt McCoy behind center. They have 1st down and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They hand it off, and that's going to be a pickup of about 3 yards on 1st down. We have DJ Jones on the tackle, but it looks like DJ Jones is hurt. Not a good start. DJ Jones, good tackle, but his helmet came right off. So hopefully DJ Jones is okay because, of course, we are down Javon Kinlaw. Maurice Hurst is out. We just let go of Zach Kerr, so we're a little bit thin at depth on the middle of the D-line. Ooh, yeah, I think they're even going to commercials here. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alrighty, well, here's the thing. The first drive for the 49ers started out pretty strong. We had an incomplete to Ayuk. We had a pass to George Kittle. It was a one-on-one. Kittle almost came up with it. Jimmy was looking deep on third down, and then he got sacked. The Cardinals are missing so many guys. Compared to Week 5, there's no Kyler Murray, there's no DeAndre Hopkins, there's no A.J. Green, and there's no J.J. Watt. If we don't win this game, I mean... So they're starting Colt McCoy. They still have good receivers, though. Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore, the rookie out of Purdue. He's awesome. Yeah, I think Alshire's good. Alshire is a good linebacker. I was definitely wrong. I thought D Ford would have been back. Oh, maybe it's not even DJ Jones that's hurt. Chase Edmonds, the running back for the Cardinals, is limping off. I don't know if it's also DJ Jones, but Chase Edmonds is walking off gingerly, under his own power, but gingerly. And so is DJ Jones. DJ Jones is holding like his hip. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. At least it's not like a knee or an ankle or a head. Like head, heaven forbid, that's the worst. But he's kind of holding his hip. So hopefully it's nothing too bad. But 2nd down and 7 for the Arizona Cardinals. Colt McCoy is in shotgun. He's got James Conner to his left. Niners going to be... It's a quick pass to Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk breaks a tackle, gets a first down. The Cardinals are up to their own 25-yard line. It was a good punt from Wishnowski. So the Cardinals are going to be hurrying up here. First down and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 25. Colt McCoy in like a pistol formation. Fakes the flip out to James Conner. Colt McCoy's going to throw it deep. And it is almost intercepted by Tavon Wilson. They were looking for number 81, Daniels. I'm not too familiar with who that is, but Cards get... Ooh, that was a close... Oh, that Daniels kid almost came up with it. Then Tavon Wilson, I mean, that was a tough play right there. Almost a great catch from that Cards player. Yeah. So it was first down. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Bosa put a hit on Colt McCoy and any little bit later, and they could have called that for roughing the passer. But Colt McCoy is in shotgun. He's got 3 guys around him. They're gonna fake the handoff. He's got all the time in the world. He does a little flip out to number 81, Daniels. Hufanga makes a big tackle, and then we also have Alshire there. It's maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's gonna be 3rd down and 10. Niners will have to go for their pass rush formation. So you're probably looking at Bosa, Ebukam, Armstead, and Arden Key is coming out as well. So is Arden Key. So they got smaller guys, quick guys out there. Armstead and Bosa to the left, Ebukam and Key to the right. So I like that left side with Bosa and Armstead, but Ebukam and Key on the right, I don't know. But let's see. Here we go. Colt McCoy in shotgun. Snap is away. Niners coming at him. Colt McCoy's running around. Armstead almost gets him down. Arden Key's going to chase him out. He flips it. I don't know what he's doing. There cannot be a flag on that. It's 4th down and 10. Arden Key chased him out of bounds. Arden Key kind of went and looks like the Ravens beat the Vikings. That is good for the 49ers in their seeding for the NFC playoffs. Justin Tucker. I mean, that guy's fucking automatic. 3rd and long. Hey. Alrighty. So Arden Key chased him out. He did put a hit on Colt McCoy. So I wasn't crazy... What is going on here? Oh, so he put a hit on Colt McCoy, so I'm a little bit weary. I'm like, hey, look, I know we're eager, but we can't give away stupid penalties. But Colt McCoy's been hit twice now, once by Bosa, once by Key, so the former 49er and great punter, Andy Lee, booms it to Ayuk. Ayuk catches at the Niners 23, makes a couple of moves. Ayuk gets up to about the 31 or 32-yard line of the 49ers. It'll be 1st down and 10, the Niners' second possession of the game. And I'm hoping that we start running the ball a little bit more. Let's get the run game going. We'll build the play action off that. Let's go. You got two premier pass rushers in this game with Nick Bosa and Chandler Jones, although I'm not really sure how many. I know Chandler Jones week 1 had like 5 sacks, but since then, I feel like I haven't heard too much of him. Go AZ, Cam Cook. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Look, your Cardinals are a damn good team this year, so I have a lot of respect for the Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury's done a great job. Kyler Murray's been awesome. The defense has stepped up. I was super bummed when J.J. Watt got hurt. But, hey, I always like having some rival fans in here. So appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Stick around. It's going to be a good time. I think this is going to be a close game. The Niners, if the Cardinals were at full strength, I'd find it very difficult that we'd win this game, but I think we have a shot today. So we'll see. Cam, I don't really know what's going on there. We're gonna live and let live. Let's all have a good time, But yeah, so pretty uneventful start. The Niners moved the ball pretty well in their first drive, and then the Cardinals defense just were like, nope. So, I haven't been moving the friggin' football thing back and forth. I gotta, no, I don't want to do that. There we go. So what? You picked the Niners to win. I think in fairness that that's not a bad call, just because the Niners came off like a solid win against the Chicago Bears. Obviously, the Cardinals, as you would know, they're missing so many guys. So I love Charlie Brown because, check it out. I don't know. Yeah, if you can see it. So I have like a Snoopy tattoo. It's like Snoopy is Joe Cool wearing a Montana jersey. So I'm a big fan of Charlie Brown and all that. So good stuff. But yeah, so it's a it's a good game so far. Pretty uneventful, but I like the Niners were able to move. We just got to run the football. So a couple of things have come up. DJ Jones for the Niners defensive tackle limped off, and then so did Chase Edmonds from the Cardinals. Niners, Jimmy G behind center. He's going to be throwing it. Throws it quick to Kittle. Kittle across mid. Oh, he fumbles it. Oh, my God. Unreal. Kittle took it, went past midfield, and then fumbled it. The Cardinals have it. Great throw by Jimmy. Buda Baker was there, but it was actually Byron Murphy. Ooh, if we want to win this game, we cannot lose the turnover battle. And Kittle fumbles. Darn it. We can't be having that. Yeah, I really think we should be running the ball. Kittle, come on. Come on, George Kittle. So now what you got to do now is you got to come back and make a play. You got to make some plays to make up for that fumble. All right, so what a bummer. But, hey, we're really early in the game, So much fucking football left. So we're going to see what happens here. I kind of want to pull up super quick and see what's going on with scores around the league. I'm just going to check that super fast. Chiefs have the ball at the Green Bay 1-yard line. Chargers are up 7-0 over the Eagles. All right, and then I'm going to move this football. So now the Cardinals have the ball. Oh, Kittle, come on, Kittle. I know, Christian. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is going to be a sloppy game overall. But that was a good play. That was a great play. That was a 20-yard gain to Kittle, and he just fumbled it away. So that's definitely a bummer. Unfortunately, that sums up most of the season so far, where we make a big play. We make a big play, and then, damn it, we just throw it away. We just can't capitalize. So, but hey, look, we are just a matter of minutes into this game. Long way to go. I tend to, because I want to limit it, but sometimes I do swear, but I'm trying not to. Really trying to not swear. Just sometimes out of old habits. But yeah, so Cardinals are going to have the ball. I want to say it's going to be about their own 45-yard line. Just a shame. Yeah, great play by Byron Murphy from the Cardinals. Punches it out. Kittle lost it. And Kittle is on the sidelines, and he ain't too happy with himself. Cardinals have the ball at their own 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Colt McCoy in the pistol formation. Hands it off to James Conner. James Conner gets some good yardage on first down. Looks like at about 8 yards. That's going to be just into 49er territory. And it was Kittle off the snap. God, it was such a good play. He did a weird jump. I don't know why he's jumping there. It's just annoying. But hey, defense has got to step up, you know. Colt McCoy in shotgun. Hands it off. Oh, keeps it. And he's going to, for Warner, you want to be careful. So the quarterback went to the ground. Colt McCoy picked it up, faked the handoff, and then just got a first down for the Cardinals. So Niners, we got to show, hey, remember, we have the number one defense on first down. I don't have stats to, back that up. Ben, yeah, it's a little frustrating because he's hurt, and then obviously that fumble. But I still love George Kittle. He's the heart and soul of the team. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? First down and 10 for the Cardinals at the 49ers 47. Colt McCoy hands it off to Connor. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards on first down, so it'll be like second and 7. Josh Norman is getting chippy with Daniels of the Cardinals. They are jawing at each other. Really hope that doesn't come to bite us back in the ass. Yeah, I love Kittle, man. I mean, Ben, I love Kittle's so good, but that fumble is just unfortunate. Could happen to anyone. I mean, every single receiver over their careers fumbled multiple times. So it happens. But Colt McCoy, play action, is going to flip it out to Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is going to have a first down, and then he gets that down to the 49ers 36-yard line is what it looks like. But yeah, play action from McCoy, and then flips it over to Ertz, and first down, Cardinals. So, the Niners, I mean, the ball was moving, but it's just, definitely a frustrating start to the game because they can't score. Kelsey, Gronk, Waller, or Hawkinson? I mean, are we talking right now, Geezer, or are we talking in their prime? And then it looks like there's a timeout, so maybe someone's hurt on the field. It's really hard to judge that because, I mean, different offenses, different quarterbacks throwing. I mean, between all of those, I would say the best all-around tight end, in my opinion, would probably be Kelsey. Gronk would, I mean, honestly, the order that you typed it out would probably be the order that I would put it in. If we're talking, right now, Kelsey, Waller, Gronk, and Hawkinson are close for third. But I would say Kelsey number 1, Waller number 2, Gronk, and then Hawkinson. Gronk just doesn't have, obviously he's slowed down. He gets banged up a lot. Still a really, really good player and just a super smart veteran, but not what he was before. So he's, if we're talking right now, I would say, I mean, maybe even because Hawkinson's looked pretty good on a terrible Lions team. So, I mean, you could maybe argue Hawkinson, but I would say, Kelsey, Waller, Gronk, Hawkinson in that order. Oh, Kittle. Well, right now it's right after Kittle fumbled. It's I would say that it would go. I mean, you'd have to give Kelsey because, I mean, one of the best abilities in football is availability. So I think you'd probably have to say Kelsey 1. I mean, in general, I think you could argue Waller or Kittle 2. And then Hawkinson would come in after them. But yeah, he'd be relatively close. So, but yeah, those would be my top. It's tough. I mean, normally I would say Kittle, but before this season I would have said Kittle because I'm like, but then he got hurt again, and now he just fumbled the ball. So our pets' heads are falling off. All right, so the Niners, if we can hold them to 3 here, the Cardinals have the ball at. Maybe a Cardinals O lineman was hurt because they're showing like as if a new guy's in there. They have the ball at the Niners 35. It's a quick. Oh, it's actually 2nd and 1. Quick pass out to Christian Kirk. He's going to get a first down, and that is going to move the ball down to bum. I think the Niners at this point are just playing for like, hey, let's hold them to a field goal. That's where they have to be thinking right now. Yeah, Chase Edmonds for the Cardinals, the running back is being looked at on the sideline. They have the ball at the Niners 26, 1st down and 10. McCoy in shotgun. He's going to do a quick pass out to Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore is going to get about 7 yards. Fred Warner just looks slow, doesn't he? He looks slower, Fred Warner. I don't know. He got 8 yards. Rondale Moore got 8 on just a simple pass out. You know, the Cardinals are implementing they're just real clever right here. Cliff Kingsbury so far is calling a solid game on offense for him. Just quick passes because the O-line ain't great for the Cardinals. They're going to hand it to James Conner. James Conner is going to get stood up, and I don't think he'll get the first down, but maybe. No, he looks short. So it's going to be 3rd and inches. So they're showing highlights. The Chiefs. Mahomes to Kelsey. So 7-0 Chiefs. It's going to be 3rd and inches maybe for 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. So the Niners defense, if we can get a stop here, I wouldn't be surprised. What I'm looking for here is we're going to be looking at either just a straight Rondale Moore's in the background. They have some other quarterback in behind center, Stevler, and they give it to Connor. He gets the first down. It looked like a fumbled, almost like a muffed snap or something crazy happened, but the Cardinals did manage to plow ahead for the first down. Good news is for the 49ers is DJ Jones is back in there. Looks like DJ Jones was almost held there, but they're not going to call it. 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals. It's going to be at the Niners 19, between the 13 and 14 yard line. Handed off to James Conner. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. James Conner's headed for the end zone. It's a touchdown, Arizona. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown, Arizona. I'm really not sure what Bosa tried to set the edge, and then Mosley just whiffed on the tackle. Oof. Yeah, the linebackers were nowhere to be seen on that play. That's normally a play where you got to be, if you're the 49ers, you got to, that's a tough play if you're the 49ers. Tough start, you move the ball well in the first drive, then it stalls out. You have a nice pass to Kittle. He fumbles it. There's a flag on the play. I'm not really sure what this could be on. I mean, just a delay of game. So, early TD, early TD. I mean, the Niners, I don't see Fred Warner making any plays. Oh, I hope things turn around too, Christian. I'm not losing hope by any means. I think once D'Amico kind of gets a couple of drives to see what the Cardinals want to do, because it's a different game. Oh, that kick, it's good, but it looked, at first it was going way wide. So it's going to be 7-0 to the Arizona Cardinals. And then, weird start to the game. Because the Niners' offenses look good, but they haven't put up any points, and that's been somewhat of a theme this year. Kittle's fumble. So, but I think once D'Amico gets to see the Cardinals offense for a few drives, because, Obviously, against the Cardinals, you're typically game planning to go against Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins. Now it's a whole different, well, now they're going to be running the ball a lot more. It's going to be a lot of quick passes to Rondale Moore and Christian Kirk, and so you're going to get their tight ends involved. So I think I kind of I had a feeling that it would probably take maybe a few drives to get used to it, but imagine the Niners score a TD only for that happened last week, geezer. I remember that. We scored a touchdown, and there's no more Joey Sly Guy, though. We released him because Robbie Gould is back healthy, so no more Sly Guy, unfortunately. But, overall, Robbie Gould is a more reliable kicker and, the veteran. So I'm happy that Gould is back for sure. 100% happy that Gould is back. But yeah, so crazy, really interesting start to this game. Obviously not favoring the 49ers at all because we got the kickoff. We were moving the ball, then it stalls out. We stopped the Cardinals. We have the ball decent field position. Kittle looks like he's headed to midfield and then fumbles it. So, yeah. No more first miss. That's, Joey Sly. He's got to get that one, miss out of the way, and then he's okay from there. Then he's okay from there. But yeah, so Niners just got to just run the ball with Mitchell. Maybe get Jeff Wilson some snaps. But let's just run the ball, move it, and then put some points on the board, even if it's 3. Just get some points, Was Robbie, because Robbie Gould has been in the league for... Robbie Gould would have been pretty young in that Super Bowl, but I think he would have been there, yes. That was the Super Bowl against the Colts, and the first kickoff of the game, the Colts kick it off, and then Devin Hester returns it for a touchdown. Most points off turnovers. And I mentioned this against, now especially more important, against the likes of a Colt McCoy. We cannot lose the turnover battle. We can't lose it. We can't lose the turnover battle. All year long. Fumbles. All year long. Fumbles. The Arizona Cardinals have been getting fumbles, and I thought maybe it's a bit of luck, but now they're just good at it. We're -7, I think, on the year in terms of turnovers, and they're +8 or something. So when you talk about a 7-8 game span, if they're getting a lot more, they're getting they have 18 more, 15 more turnovers. It's not good. Cordarrelle Patterson's awesome. But Devin Hester was a league of his own, really. I mean, I think they're also good at different things, too. I mean, Devin Hester, strictly as a returner, is there was teams would not kick to him. Niners, first down and 10 at our own 25. Jimmy G in shotgun. He's going to be looking to throw. Throws it quick. Caught by Debo. Debo breaks a tackle, gets up to the 49ers' 41-yard line. Pickup of 16 yards. That's a first down for the 49ers. Jimmy G hits Debo Samuel. Debo is in the slot, just runs just an in route and just a nice throw. I mean, that was between about 3 or 4 Cardinals players. So Jimmy G's confident. He is behind center now. Niners have the ball at our own 41-yard line. It's a quick pitch out to Mitchell. Cardinals sniff it out. We are going to lose about 5 yards on that. The Cardinals almost knew what play was coming. They had guys in the backfield immediately. So that's going to be about 2nd down and 15. 2nd and 15. Yes, it is. So we're going to need some real big, nice, positive plays here. 2nd and 15, so that's not ideal. I like the call for a run, but it looks like the Cardinals were just all over that. Shanahan got the play call into Jimmy G. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd down and 15, you got 5 seconds left. Jimmy G's in shotgun, Mitchell to his right. 3 wide receivers and a tight end. Jimmy G throws it quick. It is dropped by Debo Samuel. It's going to be 3rd down and 15. Ugh, what a frustrating game. Debo almost fumbled. Debo had it in his hands, but just couldn't hold on to it. Darn it. We needed that catch. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15, folks. This is a tough one here. This is a tough one because, I mean, depending on the yards, I'm not saying 4th down territory, but if you get like 12 yards, maybe. Jimmy G in shotgun. He's got Kittle and Hasty either side of him. Trent Williams is such a beast. Jimmy G, whoa, what was he throwing to? There was nothing on that. It was incomplete. So it's 4th and 15. The Niners are going to punt the ball away. Jimmy G was aiming for Debo, but I think there was a miscommunication because I think Jimmy G thought that Debo was going to keep going, which Debo, I mean, I don't know what the call was, but Debo did have a whole bunch of space. So drive stalls out yet again. That play on 1st down, that loss of 5 yards was not good. So Rondale Moore, the punt was away. Rondale Moore catches a fair catch at their own 19-yard line. This year, Geezer absolutely is, Debo's a top 15 wide receiver. Arguably, I would say top 10. I mean, how he's played this year, I mean, I don't know if you could name 10 receivers who are like definitely playing better than he is. So, yeah, I'd say he's top 10. Alrighty, let's catch up on things around the league. So, Chargers-Eagles, 7-7. It is 9 minutes left in the second quarter. That game started at 1:05 San Francisco time. Chiefs-Packers, a 7-0 Chiefs. They have the ball 4th and 1 at their own 39, so I'm assuming that's the end of the first quarter. So I'm assuming that the Chiefs will be punting. There's still 4:38 left in the first quarter in this game. What in the world? A lot of time left. So I'd like to think that, D'Amico has now seen what the Cardinals want to do. It's just quick passes. So you can't necessarily just, you can't push everyone you can't push everyone just like, or have everyone sitting in soft zone coverage where you're back 6-7 yards. It's like on 1st down, no, get up within like 2 or 3 yards so that if it's a quick pass, you can go there and make the tackle. Fred Warner, where are you, buddy? Where are you, Fred Warner? Can you make a big play this year? Because that would be awesome. This is the game where I really am hoping that the defense can get a whole bunch of confidence. Going up against Colt McCoy, Ooh. Who do I want to win? The Green Bay Packers or the Chiefs in that game? God, that's a tough one because, I mean, and I am like typically pretty optimistic how the Niners season might go, so I'd probably say I should want the Chiefs to win. That way, if it kind of, it hurts the Packers in terms of their record and seeding possibly, who knows what happens. But I also hate the Chiefs because they shouldn't have beat us in the Super Bowl, so I hope it's a tie. I hope they tie. Wouldn't that be cool? How is Jordan, if anyone's watching the game over there, I wonder how Jordan Love has looked. So, Cardinals ball at their, it's the backup quarterback. He takes it 2 yards. The Cardinals backup quarterback, what's his name again? Slevenger or something like that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. The Cardinals will have the ball at their own 22-yard line. I want it to be a tie too, Ben. Seriously. Chris Streveler from South Dakota is their backup quarterback. Now, Colt McCoy is back in. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Colt McCoy's in shotgun. He's got Daniels and Connor to his right. He's going to fake the handoff. Armstead's in the backfield. It's a quick throw to Daniels. He gets about 4 or 5 yards. There is a flag on the play. I wonder if it's going to be holding. The Niners are indicating as if it will be holding against the Cardinals. We're going to have the call right here. Otherwise, it's 3rd and 4, but we'll see what the flag is. Looks to be in the area of holding against the offense. So that's probably going to bring it to about 2nd and 18. Oh, he used to play in the CFL. Okay, cool. I mean, it seems like what they were doing with him was... Bosa got held. They actually called a hold on Bosa? What the... So 2nd 18 for the Cardinals. He's playing the CFL. That's pretty interesting. Looks like a mobile quarterback, like a running, like a Taysom Hill kind of guy. So McCoy is in. Oh, shotgun. He flips it out to Connor. Connor somehow is going to go upfield, and he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage for a moment there. Hufanga. What a play by Hufanga. And now this is where the Niners are weak on their defense, our safeties. We have Tavon Wilson and Talanoa Hufanga playing. There's no Jimmy Ward. There's no Jaquaski Tart. Now, for a moment, what a catch by James Conner, too. For a moment, it looked as if James Conner was going to turn it to the other side of the field and maybe have a whole bunch of space. But Armstead hit Warner accidentally. But Talanoa Hufanga was right there. So it's 3rd down and 18. 3rd down and 18. 3rd down and long. Please, we gotta get a stop him here. Just stop him here. Just stop him. Colt McCoy in shotgun. Colt McCoy has time. He's going to flip it over to James Conner. Alshire misses the tackle. He's going to have a 1st down. You got to be kidding me. It's 1st down for the Cardinals. Unreal. Frickin' real. Alshire, you gotta make that play. What is Mosley? What are you doing, bro? God damn it. It's 1st down. Colt McCoy, quick pass to Christian Kirk. He's going to be up near midfield. It's going to be 1st down and 10. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. And we freaking blow it. Just unbelievable. This defense, unreal. Just infuriating. Just infuriating. Outrageous. 1st down and 10. It's going to be a handoff to James Conner. James Conner is going to get maybe half a yard on 1st down. They are right at midfield. I have no faith in this defense on 3rd down. I would rather it be 3rd and 5 than 3rd and 10 against this defense, I think, because they actually play a lot more aggressively. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. McCoy's in shotgun. He's got players either side of him. He's going to be throwing it. Throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Or is it going to be... I don't think it's a fumble. Yeah, I just put in the defensive pass interference tracker because I thought it was really funny. Alshire and Warner put a hit on Zach Ertz. I don't know if Ertz is hurt. It's a clean hit. Clean hit. Yeah, and Ertz just... Yeah, so it's 3rd and 10. Come on. 5 wide receivers. McCoy is in shotgun. He's going to get sacked by Eric Armstead. There's no way he hit his head. Sacked by Eric Armstead. Them's good eatins. Woo, Eric Armstead. See, defense. Eric Armstead. Way to make a play, man. Way to make a play. He just destroyed the right guard. And oh, come on, McCoy. Jeez, do you want to frickin'... Oh, it's a flag. How late is that call? The Cardinals are still on the field, the offense. Oh, my other call. Let's see if it was a face mask. What? I don't see how that's a face mask. It's not a face mask. Oh, God, okay. Yeah, thank you, everyone, for showing up. We got 5 people in here. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Unreal. Shanahan is livid on the sideline. Shanahan is absolutely livid. Now the Cardinals have the ball at the 49ers 35. It's going to be a trick play, a flip around to Kirk. Kirk's going to throw it deep. And it's going to be it's going to be out at the 1 for the Cardinals. The Cardinals are pulling out all the stops here. Wesley for the Cardinals. Who the hell is that? Wow, what a play. So McCoy flips it over to Kirk, and Kirk throws it deep. And Tavon Wilson was on the coverage, but just couldn't catch up. And it's definitely that might be a touchdown. The official's in the way right there of the camera, but that may be a touchdown. 3 third and longs for first down. Like, this is so infuriating. It's so frustrating. Like, Armstead had the sack. And it's like, oh, well, no, there's 15 yards because he went like this. Ugh. 3rd and 18. Like, this is just so frustrating. That's worth a challenge for Arizona. You know what? I fucking hope that Arizona go up 14-0. Because then it's like, look, we got to fucking stop playing around here. We got to stop playing around. We got to make some plays happen. We need this kick in the ass right now. Is it still the first quarter? Like, make it. Like, this is crazy. We're playing against Colt frickin' McCoy. And D'Amico Ryan's defense just isn't really doing anything. 3rd and 18. 3rd and 10. Alrighty. I got to take a deep breath. And then let's start getting positive here. Look, the Niners have had some actually really nice goal line stands this season. And just in general. So if this is not a touchdown, man, how big would that be to hold them to 3? Everything has gone the way of the Cardinals so far. Everything. Everything has gone their way so far. They've gotten some really ticky-tacky calls. Like that face mask. The fumble from Kittle. So, yeah, let's... There's still 3 quarters of football left, and we got to make this happen. Let's check while it's commercial break. I'm going to check and see. Boom, bada, boom. Let's see what the scores around the NFL are. So, yep, still same. Chargers, Eagles 7-7. Packers, Chiefs, it's 7-0 Chiefs. They have the ball at their own 32, the Chiefs do. All right. Yeah, this might be a touchdown. Because looking at that, I was like, ooh. I don't know if there's enough to overturn it. Because on the field, they called it that he was out of bounds at the 1. But it looked... so we'll see. We'll see what the call is. It should be coming up momentarily. I really don't know why it takes this long to do these calls, but... They send a carrier pigeon to find out the answer. Let's see. He for sure... Ooh. Oh, wait. Are they... No, that's a cat. I don't think it's a touchdown. I think... Yeah, it's 1st and goal at the Niners 1. McCoy's in shotgun. They got a whole bunch of guys at the line of scrimmage. They hand it off, and it's going to be a touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Darn it. So this is a shock, folks. It is 13-0 to the Cardinals. They have no Kyler Murray. They have no DeAndre Hopkins. They have no A.J. Green. I'm not sure what D'Amico Ryans is doing out here. I'm not sure what the defense is doing out here, but whatever they're doing, it ain't working. So the offense needs to get something going here because it's been bad so far. Connor making people, oh, what in the world is this? This kicker is like, if you guys are watching the Niner game, this kicker is just all over the place. I mean, he's good, but like the kicks are good. But yeah, Connor is making a lot of people very happy in fantasy football. He probably already has around, like in standard fantasy scoring, he probably already has around 16 points or something, maybe more. But the Niners, yeah, absolutely inexcusable defense. 3rd and 18, they give up a first down, just a dump off. It wasn't like a spectacular play like Debo had last week, just a dump off to the running back. Then a 3rd and 10, Armstead has McCoy dead to rights, and then like, are we? This is the NFL here, folks, and we're like, this is football, and we're calling that as like, I mean, I don't know. That's a rough call. Just frustrating. But hey, if the offense can get some momentum going, get some positive things going here, then that's all we need. We just need some things to go our way. Basically the first quarter's over. I think, look, if I'm Shanahan, at the end of the quarter, look, everything that could have went wrong in the first quarter. Now let's get it back together. Trenton Cannon brings it out. He's got the 10, the 24-yard line. Trenton Cannon gets up to the 24-yard line. There's 33 seconds left in the quota. And we'll see what the Niners do. My guess is they'll probably run it here. I think it's been a very slow. I feel like the pace of this game has been pretty slow. This is the Niners' fourth possession already. Fourth possession, and they have nothing to show for it so far. So we'll see. Jimmy G's in shotgun. Sanu. Oh, they're trying a weird play. They flip it out to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get about 6-7 yards on first down. I don't know if we'll have time to run another. I mean, they do have time to run another play, but I don't know if they will run another play. Wall. Oh, no, it's no. All right, second down and 3. Jimmy G behind center. Sanu in motion. Let's see, will they run another play before the end of the quarter? They will not. It's going to be end of the first quarter. It is 14-0 Arizona. Kittle blew it with just one of those weird things where, like, this seems to happen to us a lot more than other teams. And honestly, when it happens so often, that can sometimes be the sign of, like, hey, the team is, you can't be unlucky all the time. I think sometimes the team just isn't good. So, yeah, like Kittle fumbles. Armstead, it's 3rd and 10. He sacks McCoy. And then because he touched him here, it's like, hey, here's 15 yards first down. Hopefully some of these we had a 3rd and 18 and we give it up. Like, how frustrating is that to watch, you know? But yeah, look, we're up against it. The way I've done this, Geezer, is I won't be able to update the scoreboard in terms of the record right after the game. But what I can do is, because I actually have, that's part of like the image that's here, the record. But what I can do is, what I can do is actually add it so where I can type it in and update the scoreboard. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll make it happen. Yeah, I definitely put in a little bit more time into this scoreboard. I do like it with like the helmets, with like the kind of logos in the background and everything, and adding in the record. Have the football for who has possession. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool scoreboard, and it doesn't block out too much of the actual stream. Oh, so I got to update. There we are. Cool. So now we are in the second quarter. The Niners have the ball. Yeah, it is kind of fun just to mix it up and add some new things to the stream. So I'm pretty stoked on that. While we are in a break, I just want to check and see. So scores are still basically the same. The Packers have the ball at their own 2-yard line, first down and 10. Oh, the Packers just got a nice gain. So we're going to be coming back from commercial break shortly. Yeah, I want to make the profile picture and everything a little better. It's the quality I'm not crazy about, but overall it's a cool little. I wanted to add something more personal because I'm not even sure what did I have before. I think it was just my face before then. What a crazy, the Niners 0-3. Like, we are just awful at home. Like, can we just play all our games on the road? Jimmy G is behind center. This actually reminds me of the game in 2019 where we looked awful for a while. Jimmy G behind center. He's going to flip it up to Hasty. Hasty's going to flip it back to Ayuk. Ayuk is way behind the line of scrimmage, and Ayuk basically loses 2 yards on the play. The Cardinals were ready for that. Instead of, it was 2nd and 3, now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Zach Allen of the Cardinals just blew that play up. And Ayuk did what he could, I think, to just lose like 2 yards on that. Pretty solid, but the Niners are trying some new things here. But it didn't work. So the Cardinals read that really well. It's 3rd down and 5. We need to pick this up. Empty backfield for the 49ers. 5 out wide. Kittle's going to stay in and block. Jimmy G is looking. Oh, it's batted down. There is a flag on the play. The Niners are indicating that it's against the Cardinals. I don't know that it will be, though, because one of the Cardinals players thought it was against... Holding against the defense. So it's going to be 1st down. You're right, Geezer. I can go back to that. I always have that game at Chicago. I can always go back and look at those highlights. So the issue was, Byron Murphy was holding Mohamed Sanu before the pass was thrown. So therefore, it is a flag. Niners get 1st down. We get a call going our way. So look, we had the call against Armstead that didn't go our way. That went from a 3rd down to a 1st down. Now we get this call that went. So at this point with the officials, I'm square. Like I won't mention that. Oh yeah, Debo went to South Carolina. Charlie Werner in motion. Garoppolo's behind center. He's going to flip it out to Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell's going to run. Mitchell's got some space. Mitchell runs and gets about a first. I think he gets 10 yards. 1st down, Elijah Mitchell. There we go. Boom. Gotta run the ball. Because then when you run the ball, then the Cardinals defense, when they have to respect the run, then you can do your play action. Then you can hit them deep. We weren't running the ball in the 1st quarter. And bad things happened. I mean, how many times do we have to say this? Alrighty. So, it is the Niners have the ball. 1st down and 10. We are at... This camera angle, I hate it. And we're at our own 44. Jimmy G's going to throw it. Caught by Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk gets a 1st down. We are into Cardinal territory. Great catch by Brandon Ayuk. Yeah. Brandon Ayuk, a nice route. There was number 9. I think Isaiah Simmons was on him. So we're at the Cardinals 44, 45-yard line. Jimmy G is going to throw it. Caught by Kittle. Kittle gets down to the 30-yard line of the Cardinals. Kittle's hair is coming through his helmet. It's looking ridiculous. Like Kittle's helmet has like a little hole in it, and his hair is just like, oh. Jimmy G hits Kittle, though. Great play. We're at the Cardinals 31. Jimmy G in shotgun. Jimmy G snaps. He's going to throw it. It's caught by Ayuk. No one touched him. He's down to this. He fumbles it. Or was he down? No, they're saying he fumbled it. We were at the Cardinals 7. Nobody touched him. And that is a fumble. Oh, God. That is really frustrating. Jimmy G threw it deep. Ayuk caught it. Nobody touched him, and he was on the ground. Nobody touched him. Ayuk gets up to move forward. As soon as he gets up, bam, fumble. So the Cardinals are going to have the ball at their own 7. Like, I mean, seriously. Everything that can go wrong went wrong in this game. Kittle fumbles. Ayuk fumbles. What in the world? We stop him on 3rd down. This is crazy. Unreal. This is just like hard to watch almost. It's like we were just beating ourselves. Yeah, this is just pain. Like, what are we doing? Like, we've actually moved the ball pretty well this game. And then just fumble, fumble, fumble. The defense now, we're against Colt McCoy with no DeAndre Hopkins and no AJ Green. The defense needs to get a play. We need to get a turnover, 3 and out, because this is just yikes. I'm frustrated, folks. I am frustrated. You know, I don't know what there is, what else I can say, but right now I'm frustrated. I was confident going into this game, but yeah, you're right, Christian. Every drive has ended in Cardinal territory. 2 turnovers, 2 punts. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I have to see this again, but I'm assuming that he was... Yeah. Cardinals have the ball. 1st down and 10. They run for about a gain of maybe 2. Niners possessions. Punt, fumble, punt, fumble. What next? We're going to punt it, right? This fucking... I'm going to settle down. A lot of football left. A lot of football. 2nd down and 8. The Cardinals have the ball at their own 9-yard line. Colt McCoy's in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. There's no pressure on him. Colt McCoy, he's throwing deep, and he's wide open to Christian Kirk. They are at the 49ers' 40-yard line. That's a gain of about 50 yards. Ugh. Darn it. Darn it. That's rough. That is rough. They are at the ball. They actually have the ball at the 49ers' 41-yard line. They're going to hand it off to James Conner. They get about 3 yards on 1st down. They have the ball now at the Niners' 38-yard line. I wish Geezer, but now the Cardinals have moved the ball all the way up to the 49ers' 38. So, yeah. This isn't good. This is not ideal. 2nd and 7. Cliff Kingsbury is a happy man right now. Colt McCoy's got empty backfield. He's in shotgun. And it's going to be a quick pass, wide open. Zach Ertz beats Alshire. And he is all the way down to the 49ers, maybe 20-yard line or so. Alshire just got beat really badly there. Ugh. That is an ugly play. At the 21-yard line of the 49ers, so the Cardinals are in excellent position to score again. This is probably the game here to show that, playoffs are not reasonable at all. So it's going to be a pickup of about 3 yards. Oh, and like right on cue, Christian. If we lose this game, and it's looking likely, but the way this game is going, we have 0 shot at the playoffs. And this game will be an eye-opener because next Monday night, we host the LA Rams, who are going to come in here and probably make mincemeat of us. But, so 2nd and 6, they're going to fake the handoff to James Conner. Rondale Moore gets 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1, I think. The Cardinals are just playing... Yeah, it's almost like, of course I'd want to make the playoffs, but it's like, we would get slaughtered, 3rd and 1, and, everyone on the Niners sideline just looks like, what is going on, The defense, I mean, I've given D'Amico, I think D'Amico's done a great job on the year so far, being his first time, as a coordinator. But this game, the Cardinals are just so confident right now, and as they should be. I don't know if he got that first down. It was 3rd and 1. Went for the QB sneak. We'll see if they call it a first down. They're calling it a first down, I think, for the Cardinals. But the Cardinals, because, look, they're up 14-0. All the bounces are going their way. They're playing with so much confidence. And Kingsbury is playing with, calling plays with so much confidence. And that's like the last thing that we wanted. Like, what we needed was the Niners to go ahead early, force pressure under Colt McCoy and Kingsbury, but it's been anything but. So, but at this point, the Niners only have themselves to blame. The officials, there's maybe a bad call against the Niners, maybe a bad call against the Cardinals, but I don't blame the officials one bit. This is just the Niners not playing well. Great tackle by Mosley. Great tackle on first down by Mosley. So, let me see. It was first down and 10 at the Niners' 11-yard line. And then Connor gets tackled about the 14 or 15. So they lost 3. Yeah, John. This is unreal. This is freaking crazy. I can't believe this is happening. 2nd and 14. So it's going to be 2nd and 14 at the 49ers 15-yard line. We got to force a field goal, or a turnover might be friggin' cool. Colt McCoy's going to get sacked by Armstead. Is there a flag? I'm waiting. No, there's no flag. So Armstead gets to do his little belly rub. All right, so nice play by Armstead. Let's give credit where it's due. Great play by Armstead. And then Key almost got in there. So that's going to be, I think it's 3rd and 19, which I hate these 3rd and longs. I hate these 3rd and longs so much. Again, this game, though, it does remind me 2019 at home against the Cardinals, where we were blown out in the first half. We came back and won that. So it's a quick pass out to Rondale Moore. It's a tackle by K'Wan. Great tackle by K'Wan Williams. They're going to lose a couple yards. So it's going to be... There's a flag on the play. You have to be kidding me. Don't be... Oh my God. It was 3rd and 18 or 3rd and 19. I don't know what the call is here because I don't have the volume on the TV. They keep showing Ayuk, and as they I think that's going to be against. What is the call? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Josh Norman and Tavon Wilson are yelling at each other. Are you kidding me, Josh Norman? You have... Oh, my God. They're going to... Josh Norman. It's going to be against Josh Norman for taunting. It's against Josh Norman for taunting. We had him stopped on 4th down, and we just go ahead and... You have to be kidding me. Like, you absolutely have to be kidding me. It's a long discussion. I'm assuming that's going to be against the Niners. This might be the most frustrating 25 minutes of football I've ever seen as a 49er fan. The Niners are imploding here. Wait. Oh, it's okay. It's going to be offsetting. So does that mean they replay 3rd down, or will it be 4th down? So it is offsetting. So there was a flag against Norman, but there was also a flag on the Cardinals. So it might be replaying 3rd down, or it's going to be... I don't know what the hell's going on. Cliff Kingsbury is not happy with that call. Josh Norman's brought onto the sideline. He is hot. Josh Norman is over there talking and yapping at Kingsbury. Josh Norman, like, you haven't been good in like 5 years. Come on now, man. Josh Norman, just sit down, bro. I mean, after that nonsense, I don't think that Norman might not be out there. And I would say the earliest that we will see Josh Norman is going to be after halftime, if we see him at all in the game. Because you're right, Christian. Since the fourth quarter against the Lions, it's just been really difficult to watch, you know? Just like a total bummer to watch. Where like we just give away things in the most infuriating way. Where our third down and long, like we have to be the worst team in the league on that. How do the Cardinals, if it's offsetting penalties, how do they get a, why is it saying first down and 24? What is that even? How did they come up with this number? First and 24. Is it first and... Fumble! The Niners get it! Do we get it? Do we get it? No, come on, we got to get it. Oh, for fuck's... How is it first down and 24, though? Bosa forces a fumble. We should have landed on it, and we didn't. Unreal. It's clearly how is it first down and 24, though? I don't get that. Fred Warner. Did Fred Warner have it? Second and 20. I can't hear the volume on it, but I just want to hear an explanation. Second and 20. Connor. Warner, you need to come up with that. Warner needs to come up with that ball. Like, you need to make a play for once this season. Like, you got to do something. But, man, this whole game has been so frustrating. Who is Freddie Berrigan? I don't even know who that is. I don't even see that message, so. Unreal. 3rd and 15. It's going to be, somehow it'll be a first down for the Cardinals, but it's empty backfield. Colt McCoy's going to run for it, and he dives. It's going to be 4th down, and I think the Cardinals are going to kick a field goal here. Be like 4th down and 5. Warner, you were right there on it. You have it. How do you not hold on to that? God, man, you are not good this year, bro. Fred Warner. What happened to you, man? It's going to be Matt Prater. Did you delete that message, Geezer? Because I didn't even see that. So it's going to be 17-0 to the Cardinals. Ayuk, we're just killing ourselves, guys. Here's the thing. Okay, so here's what we got to do. If we want to get back in this game, at halftime, we got to go in 17-7. We got to get a touchdown here. And then we got to adjust to Colt McCoy. The offense just not be stupid. He got paid, Christian. You're right. He did get paid. And he just hasn't been the same since. But what we have to do... Oh, I understand, John. Got you. I couldn't hear it, so I just thought it was going to be like offsetting penalties. And I thought it would still be 3rd down. But, yeah, okay. That makes sense. But, I mean, Norman, did he taunt? But, like, he didn't... Oh, it's just... Some of these things are so ticky-tacky. It drives me crazy. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to be right back. In the words of Grassi, we're going to be going on offense now. So I'm not going to pee for the D. But I'll be right back. I needed that, folks. I needed that. Cool. So here is what we need to do. We need to go down. We need to score a touchdown. Oh, in the description. Oops. Oh, and Kingsbury was on the field too. And that's. I mean, Humphreys was pushing Josh Norman. I mean, come on. Anywho, so here we need to start. Okay, what we got to do. 17-7. We got to go down. If we get a touchdown, we get a touchdown before halftime. It's 17-7. It's a 10-point game. And there's a whole half of football left. We just got to, one play at a time. Jimmy G is going to throw it. Caught by Mitchell. Mitchell breaks a tackle. Mitchell breaks another tackle. 12-yard gain for Elijah Mitchell on first down. Nice play on first down. Jimmy G was under some pressure in the pocket. He manages to throw it, gets the ball off. Mitchell breaks a tackle from number 58 and then gets about a 12-yard gain. So not too bad. It's me first down and 10. The Cardinals have 200. We're at our own 36-yard line. Jimmy G behind center. We got Mitchell, Juszczyk in the backfield. They're going to flip it out to Mitchell. Juszczyk on the block. We get about maybe 1.5 yards on first down. Second down and 9. All right, here we go. Guys, one play at a time. The first half has been real unlucky, but I believe in the football gods. The football gods are going to say that, hey, this luck will turn our way in the second half. Jimmy G is in shotgun. He's going to he throws it. I don't know if they're saying that Juszczyk did not catch that. Juszczyk is not putting up an argument. It was second down and 9. Now it's third and 9. Let's see. Ooh, his knee. Oh, he only had one knee down. Yeah. They're going to throw, but I think if you have one knee down, is that good, or does it need to be both knees? The description, ideally I spell things correctly, but it's not the end of the world. I could probably just change it on here. I would think. Maybe not. Let me see. No, I can't. I will update it after the stream. All right, so let me check in on the other games because this game is train wreck. So the Chargers and Eagles are tied. They're in the third quarter. The Packers and Chiefs. The Chiefs are up 10-0. And then it's 17-0 Cardinals. We are challenging that play. Does it have to be, remind me, if you have the ball and you have one knee down, does that count as inbounds, or do you have to have both feet, or would one knee count? You know what, Geezer? We are getting that a little bit, but also, look, at the end of the day, I think we're just hurting ourselves here. So it's one of those games where it's really frustrating because, look, we had that real nice pass in the first quarter to Kittle. Kittle just got to midfield, and then he fumbles it. Jimmy G throws it deep. Brandon Ayuk catches it, and he would have been down at the Cardinals 7, but he fumbles it. Like, when it comes to fumbles, as much as obviously I give the Cardinals credit for forcing them, but it's also like we got no one else to blame but ourselves here. So Nick Castellanos, that is a very fun random fact, which I like that. But I don't know if any of you guys here can answer that. If you have possession of the ball and you have one knee down, does that just need one knee? Okay, if you just need one knee, then that's a catch from use check. If you just need the one. Man, so many things. I mean, sometimes I'm like, the NFL rulebook is so big, but then I'm like, God, there's so many little things that can happen. I mean, if you just need the one knee, then that's a catch from use check. Because I'm seeing he catches it. His left knee is down, clearly in bounds, and he has possession of it. I mean, there's no doubt about it, and they keep showing that, so I'm assuming this should get overturned. Shanahan threw that challenge flag out there like he was throwing a football on 4th of July. It's a first down. They overturned it. So Jimmy G's in shotgun. We have the ball at our own 47. We're going to fake the handoff. Jimmy G's going to throw it deep. Oh! Is there a flag on that? There's a flag on that against the Cardinals. So Jimmy G threw it deep to Sanu. Looks like number 20 of the Cardinals maybe is known for hitting home runs when tragedies occur. Jesus. So it looks like a pass interference against the defense against Wilson of the Cardinals. I'm guessing he hit Sanu early because the ball was coming for Sanu. I don't think that's a pass interference. I think we got a lucky call there, folks. That is not pass interference against the Cardinals. Oh, he had his arm around him, but I don't think that should be called pass interference. So we got a lucky one there, folks. We have the ball at the Cardinals 37. Can we get some points, please? That would be cool. We're going to hand it off to Mitchell right in the middle. Mitchell's going to bring a tackle. Mitchell's down inside the 20 at the 23-yard line of the Arizona Cardinals. We'll probably run it down to the 2-minute warning because we don't want to give if we score, we don't want to give them any time to come back and do anything. So they're kind of hurrying up. It's first down and 10 at the Cardinals 23-yard line. They were almost thinking of snapping it. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Look, and this is what I was saying. If we can get it to 17-7, there's a whole half of football left. And with all of this time that we're on offense, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Bin Laden dying is a tragedy. I mean, that was a good thing. I would say let's not use the word tragedy for that. We'll use that was obviously a notable event in world history at this point. But yeah, if we can get it to 17-7, we've moved the ball well. We have to have some confidence there. At this point, D'Amico and the defensive coaches can be like, okay, so this is what the Cardinals want to do offensively. And I think that we're definitely not out of this, but we got to get a touchdown first before we start, but I'd like it if, look, we can run some time down. There's 2 minutes left. If we can score, not give them any time to do anything, and then come out strong, good defensive plan, maybe get a turnover. Maybe we could get one of those things that are called a fumble or an interception, I think. I don't know. It's been a while, so yeah, interception, I think is how you pronounce that. And then, hey, we could be in business. We could be, that's all we need. Look, there's a lot of football left. And I'm gonna look it up at halftime. But what I'm gonna look up is the fact what the score at halftime was in the 2019 home game against the Cardinals, because I know that I remember watching that game and being incredibly frustrated, just like I am today. So apologies for that, but I remember being incredibly frustrated with that game, and then we came back in the second half and actually played really well and ended up winning the game. So obviously I'm hoping for a similar result. I mean, in the NFL, I don't care how you get a win. You get a win. If you can get a win, you get a win. The freaking Buffalo Bills, who I would have thought were maybe the best team in the AFC, just lost to the Jaguars. So you never know what can happen in football, But we just got to make sure, look, if we can get this, stop fumbling, obviously. We got to stop fumbling. We got to stop any turnovers. But we got to force some turnovers, too. Fred Warner, I'm waiting for you to make an impact big-time play this year. The Niners are 3-4. This is the 8th game of the season, and I haven't seen an impact play from our highest or one of our highest paid defensive guys. First down and 10 at the Cardinals 23. Jimmy G behind center. Use check in motion. Snap is good. We're going to hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get about 5 yards, I would say, on first down. I like that call. We'll keep the clock running because we have 3 timeouts. We have 3 timeouts. We have all the time in the world for where we're at on the field. So I like the call. And we get a good gain on the first down. So it's 2nd down and 5. There's a minute and a half left. So it's ideally leaving the Cardinals. Jeff Wilson is active today, Ben. I assume that we're going to use him sparingly. Maybe more in the second half. But we haven't used him at all. I haven't seen him out there today. 2nd down and 5. Jimmy G in shotgun. He's going to get sacked. That's rough. That is rough. Oof. Chandler Jones is showing off a T-shirt from former Cardinals, so that's good. 3rd down and maybe 12, I would say. 3rd down and 11. It's not even, McGlinchey isn't even out there. It's Tom Compton. So I'm not even sure what happened to McGlinchey, if any of you guys can fill me in. But it's 3rd down and 11. We're in shotgun. The snap is away. Good snap. Jimmy G's going to throw it deep. He's wide open. Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk holds on for the catch. You call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. What are we doing? Call timeout. Call timeout. There's 28 seconds. First down. Brandon Ayuk. Wow. What happened? Is McGlinchey done for the game? I didn't even see that he got hurt. But Ayuk holds on. He takes a lick from Byron Murphy and from Wilson of the Cardinals and just holds on. Way to make a play, Brandon Ayuk. Ayak. I was hoping for some yak right there, but, Hoo-wee. So there's 28 seconds left unless they adjust the time for when the timeout was called. First down and goal for the 49ers. Yes, he did, Ben. Yes, he did. Jimmy G threw it to Jeff Wilson. Jermichael Hasty's in the backfield. Jimmy G's in shotgun. It's first goal. It's a high snap. They hand it off to Hasty. Hasty's going to get about 2 yards. And then we should probably call another timeout. We do. So it's 2nd down and goal at the Cardinals' 6-yard line. There's 22 seconds left. The Niners will have 1 timeout left. So we have 2 shots here for the end zone. I wouldn't mind seeing a little Trey Lance out there. Just saying, for one of these plays. We have the timeout. I wouldn't mind seeing Trey Lance. So Chandler Jones looks like he was honoring Freddie Joe Nunn, the former franchise leader in sacks. Chandler Jones is now that. He is the Arizona Cardinals franchise leader in sacks. So that's a cool thing to do for him. 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line. Jimmy G's in shotgun. You got Kittle, Juszczyk, Ayuk, Debo, and Mitchell on the field. Jimmy G's in shotgun. Snap is away. Jimmy G's got to throw it. He throws it to the touchdown, Kittle! Touchdown, George Kittle! Woo! He's back, baby. George frickin' Kittle. There's 16 seconds left in the half. Let's go. That's what I say. That's what we needed to do. Just get the touchdown before halftime. Just get the touchdown before halftime. Great blocking up front. Arizona brought 5 guys. That could have been holding on the Cardinals' Hicks. What a play. Great route by Kittle. Jimmy G is pointing to Kittle. So for the extra point, the snap was away. Robbie Gould kicks it up, and it is good. So that is going to be 17-7, and it's most likely going to be halftime. Down 10 in a half, where basically everything that can go wrong does go wrong. That's not the worst thing ever. The way things have gone, we could have been down by 21. Let's see. a lot of 49er fans on Twitter. I see you out here. You're all giving up. Now, I wasn't happy with the lead that the Cardinals had, but I wasn't giving it up. Matt Mayoka, one of my favorite beat writers for the Niners, that was an absolutely pathetic first 14 minutes and 21 seconds of the game for the 49ers. I don't disagree with that. I want to see if there is anything. Mike McGlinchey 17 minutes ago was slowly walking into the locker room. If you guys have any updates on McGlinchey, I would love to hear it. Right now, I'm going to refresh. So, looks like the Chargers are up over the Eagles. They just scored a touchdown. It's 16-10, maybe soon to be 17-10 for the Chargers over the Eagles. The Chiefs are at the Green Bay 37. They're up 10-0, and there's 15 seconds left in the quarter. Wisnowski's about to kick it away here for the 49ers. That's going to be returnable. So the Cardinals return. I think the Cardinals player got up to like the 25-yard line. So Mahomes. So, yeah, Kansas City is beating. Actually, I want to go back to that, and I want to see how Jordan Love is doing. Jordan Love is 7 for 13 for 92 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. 3 rushes for 16 yards. So if you want to criticize Trey Lance, then, if you're criticizing Trey Lance, then you got to criticize Jordan Love. So the Cardinals are going to kneel down, and they are going to take this into the half. So 17-7 to the Cardinals. Now, here's the other thing that I want to look up, and I'm not trying to be rude and on my phone, but I want to look this up. I want to see the 2019 game when Arizona was in San Francisco, and we ended up winning when Jimmy G hit Jeff Wilson towards the end of the game. But I want to see 49ers versus Cardinals 2019 box score. This one, I think it is. Yeah, okay, so at halftime it was actually closer, but at halftime it was 16-10 to the Cardinals. It was 16-10. And then, let's see. And then I think the Cardinals scored a field goal, so it was 19-10, and then the Niners came back and just slaughtered them. So hopefully we're hoping for more of the same. All right. So they're just showing the highlights here for Justin Herbert hit Donald Parham Jr. for a touchdown. Chargers are up 16-10. They must have missed that extra point. Wow. So at the halftime now, I have a good chance here. Oh, Christian, if we can come back and win, I'm getting destroyed in fantasy too. But although I have Mitchell and Kittle, so Kittle just got me some nice points there. And I also have Jimmy G, who's actually had a pretty solid first half. But yeah, the Niners just need to look. We need a turnover. We need a turnover or two in the worst way. I think that we have to adjust. And the good thing is that we had that long drive to end the first half. We have the halftime. So D'Amico and the defensive coaching staff have to come up with something here to slow down this Cardinals offense, because the Cardinals offense hasn't been great. They got on a 3rd down and 18. It was a dump off and it went for a first down. They got bailed out because when Armstead sacked Colt McCoy, it apparently was a face mask. So the defense has been okay, but we gotta just detail some things out. But I think I'd like to see maybe a little bit more blitzing. Maybe we throw K'Wan Williams in on some blitzes. Maybe we blitz Warner. Maybe we do something, because we got to mix it up. We can't just sit back and let Colt McCoy eat. We can't do the bend, don't break, because if they keep going down kicking field goals, then we have to score touchdowns on every single drive if we want to win this game. So I'd like it if we can force some pressure, maybe force a couple of mistakes, and then get back in this game. Because if that half opens, right, if we can force a 3-and-out or force them to punt, right, or a turnover, and if we can go down and score, ideally a touchdown, but even if it's a field goal, it's a one-possession game, and there's a whole bunch of game left, so that's what we got to do. I think the Niners just really have to reevaluate. I would love to be a fly on the wall for this halftime talk with Shanahan because it's going to be interesting to see what they have. Now, unfortunately, the Cardinals, they do get the ball to start the second half, so that's a bit of a bummer. However, overall, I think, if we just get a stop here, we get a stop to open up the half, then I'm feeling pretty good that we're right back in this game because the offense has moved the ball. If Kittle didn't fumble, if Ayuk didn't fumble, we've done pretty well. The blocking has held up pretty well. I mean, especially on the left side. Trent Williams is just a monster. Tom Compton right now is out there at right tackle. I read a tweet a little bit ago, maybe about like 25 minutes ago, that McGlinchey went to the locker room, so hopefully he is okay. Although Chandler Jones did eat his lunch a couple of times today, I still would like to have McGlinchey out there. But yeah. So it's super interesting to see what's going to happen. There's a lot of game left, so let's, looks like the Chiefs just kicked a field goal. So it's 13-0 to Kansas City at halftime. Jordan Love has just done absolutely nothing. So that's not ideal for Grossi's Packers. But, we'll see. We shall see. Look, all we can do, we just got to lay it all on the line right here. We just, this is the season. If we lose this game, and if we go to 3-5, then we have, what commercial is this? If we go to 3-5, then we have the Rams coming to town. That could easily be 3-6. That would be bad. However, with a lot of football left, if we can come back and win this game, Ben, that's a good point. I don't disagree with you entirely. I mean, I think you have to play man at sometimes just so you are mixing things up a little bit. You can't, if you're going to run zone 100% of the time, then you'll know. I mean, I do think that you have to throw in some different plays. Every now and again, you have to mix it up. And you have Colt McCoy out there. I don't care if it's Colt McCoy. I don't care what quarterback. If they have time, and their blocking has been solid because, look, we don't have D Ford. Ebukem so far has been okay. But, our pass rush has been okay at best. You can't give Colt McCoy, you can't give any quarterback time back there. So I think there has to be, if we want to force a turnover or force a bad play from them, I think we have to be a little bit more aggressive. So, I mean, I would rather us, go for it and maybe, depending on the play, I think we have to go for it, bring the game to them. I'm not saying we have to blitz on every single play and just, let loose on but I think we have to mix in some plays where we're not, because to me, I feel like our defense is very predictable. And that's why I feel like we don't get many turnovers because the opposing offense either, they're going to either know kind of what we're doing, so they know how to, call plays based off of that, or else if it doesn't open up, then they can just throw it away or whatever. So I think we have to mix it up a little bit. Now, of course, you can't just change the game plan halfway through the game and be like, okay, we're just doing something. But, I think we have to throw some things at them that maybe they're not expecting just to force them into a mistake. Because we have to force a mistake because they're playing with so much confidence. And that's all at that point, that's all I can really say, Just, we have to force some mistakes. And if we can do that, then I do believe that we can, we've been able to run the ball pretty well. Jimmy G's looked pretty darn solid throwing the ball. There was just one play where it looked like there was miscommunication with Debo. But beyond that, I think we've looked pretty darn solid. Just the fumbles, have obviously hurt us. But, we got to bounce back from it. If we're a team that wants to go anywhere, we have to bounce back from that. more balanced attack, 100% Christian. I hope we can run the football. Elijah Mitchell's done well. Oh my God, the news. I hate watching the news because there's always something bad that happens. But yeah, I think, force them into mistakes, run the ball with Elijah Mitchell, maybe get Hasty involved, maybe a little bit of Jeff Wilson Jr. And then, the Eagles scored a touchdown. So the Eagles are actually beating the Chargers. I'm actually rooting for the Chargers in this one because the Eagles are 3-5. And so in terms of seeding for the possible playoffs, yes, I'm still thinking playoffs. I have to. What else? You have to shoot. You have to shoot for that. You got to shoot for the playoffs. We're basically we're not even at the halfway point because we play 17 games and we're like 7.5 games through. So, just checking out the scores right there in the other games. But yeah, a balanced attack. We just got to keep it going. Balanced attack. Force. We got to. Yeah. I'm just. I'm like a broken record at this point. I'm just really pumped for. Yeah. Well, Tom. Yeah. I think. I obviously I'm not watching that Green Bay Kansas City game, so my guess is the Packers are being super conservative. They don't want Jordan Love to lose confidence early in the game, so I'm guessing their game plan was probably really conservative, like short passes, blah blah blah. But I would hope for the Packers' sake that they air it out in the second half because they need to. If they want a chance to win this, it's only 13-0, and we're closer to the Cardinals than the Packers are to the Chiefs right now, but one big play for the Packers, and you never know. I think they got to air it out and see what Jordan Love can do. This is a great opportunity for the Packers, I think. I think with Jordan Love, he probably got all the reps in practice this week. So I think with Jordan Love, you just got to give him the full playbook, see how he does. It's a great opportunity for them to see what they can do. See what he can do, and because that's their future. Do we know if Aaron Rodgers is coming back next season with the Packers? Didn't seem likely. Do we know if he's coming back this season with COVID and restrictions and blah, blah, blah? He might be out a couple games, so you can't protect your quarterback. That's one thing which I liked about with Shanahan is that when it came to with Trey Lance, I think his play calling was a little bit conservative, but he also was like, hey, Trey, just let it rip, so... Trust your guys. Trust who you have. Make it happen. And, yes, I'm excited for this second half. Madden. Oh. Yeah. You know what's funny, Geezer? Actually, at one of my jobs, it was the year that the Panthers went to the Super Bowl against the Broncos. That game was actually played at the 49ers Stadium. But leading up to, there was a few days before the game, I actually ran into Cam Newton. He is a big dude. Like, for me, I'm like 5'11", but Cam was like big and just like, yeah, he's a big guy. So, but he was nice. He seemed pretty friendly to me. So, but I liked Cam Newton. I thought he was really good for football because he was charismatic, good guy by all accounts. It seemed like definitely, his fashion style was out there. But I thought Cam Newton was really good for football, so it's a shame how quickly his demise came about, that he's not playing. I'm a little surprised the team didn't pick him up. New Orleans, I'm surprised you guys didn't pick him up because Jameis is done. Taysom Hill, who knows? Trevor Siemian, I'd have thought that they would have maybe pursued Cam Newton because I think Cam Newton is probably, similar to a Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston type player. He's kind of similar to both of those guys. So if you have an offense built around that, then I'd have thought that a veteran like Cam Newton would have been able to come in and probably do pretty well. And maybe after the Saints, because the Saints lost today, so maybe they'll consider bringing him in. You never know. That Panthers team was pretty good. They had Luke Kuechly. He's another guy who... Kuechly reminds me, not necessarily how he played, but just of Patrick Willis, when Willis with the 49ers that just retired, somewhat earlier than you would have liked. They were still both, very awesome players. But look, if a player wants to step away for health reasons and whatnot, then by all means, Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Cam Newton, just as long as the Niners last season when Newton was with the Patriots, the Niners just crushed them. I think we beat them like 35-10 or something. Okay, the second half is starting, folks. The Niners are kicking off to the Arizona Cardinals. Mitch Wishnowsky kicks it away. Looks like it's going to be returnable. They are going to take it out of the end zone. He's at the 15-20. Looks like he got up to about the 27-yard line. The Benjamin of the Cardinals got up to their own 27-28-yard line. So yeah, the Niners defense needs to do something. 33-6. Yeah, I knew we slaughtered them. What a great game. Alrighty, so the Niners, we get a 3-and-out. Can we get a turnover? Yeah, Christian, he had a turf toe, I believe, and then that was kind of his final undoing, which is a shame because I love Willis. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. They're at their own 20... Well, I'm not sure what's going on here. Is there an issue with the clock? Alrighty. Maybe they figured that out. I don't know. Yeah, so it's first down and 10 for the Cardinals. They are at their own 28-yard line. McCoy looks like he's in like a pistol formation with James Conner behind him. He is going to fake the handoff. He's under pressure. He's going to get away, and he's wide open. Wesley breaks a tackle for the Cardinals and looks like he's up to about midfield. Wow, that was a nice play. McCoy was under pressure early. Bosa and Tavon Wilson, they brought Tavon Wilson on a blitz. And then that's a good pickup by the Cardinals on first down. I think they're in the Niner territory. Yeah, they're at the 49ers 47-yard line. So then it's a handoff to Connor. Connor's going to get 1 yard on first down. James Conner gets a yard on first down, so it's going to be second down and 9 at the 49ers 46. Niners need to stop here and not giving up points. But yeah, they blitzed Tavon Wilson on the first defensive play of the second half, so it looks like the Niners are going to mix it up a little bit. They're taking my advice. We'll see if it pays off. Colt McCoy's in shotgun. He's got James Conner to his left. He's going to fake the handoff. He's under pressure immediately. He's going to flip it over to James Conner, though, and he's going to get a big gain. James Conner might go for a touchdown. James Conner does. Wow, it's a touchdown, Arizona. Looks like that was very much intentional. Damn it. That was very much intentional for them to let the pressure get in the backfield right away. Because they had Hufanga, and Hufanga would have been the guy on James Conner. Ugh. Darn it. Damn it. That is not ideal, folks. Not ideal. Matt Prater is up and good. That's going to be a quick strike. This defense is getting chewed up and spit out by Cliff Kingsbury's offense and Colt McCoy running it. They are just getting chewed up and spit out. Not ideal. Not a good start, but hey, this happened real early in the third quarter. So we just gotta bounce back. But it seems like, yeah, Cliff Kingsbury is just one step ahead of D'Amico Ryans. And, James Conner, whoever's starting James Conner. Am I playing against James Conner? I feel like I might be playing against him in fantasy. No, I'm not, thankfully. No, I am not. But yeah, so... Yeah, we come out I gotta respect the aggressiveness of the defense, and the Cardinals just had the perfect play call to counter it. It's like they knew. It's like they knew exactly what was coming. Because we blitzed Hufanga there. And Hufanga would have probably been the guy who should have been on Connor. But we blitzed him. And, So my advice to be aggressive and to blitz clearly did not pay off there. So shows what I know. Deshaun Jackson rumored to go to an AFC West team. Now, what AFC West team? Oh, the Raiders. I think I had heard about that. You think there was something to do with the Raiders, that Mike Mayock kind of knows Deshaun Jackson or something like that? 24-7 to the Cardinals, though. Oof. Look, that happened real quick. So there's a lot of time left. We just got to, if the Cardinals score, we got to answer. Then we got to stop them somehow. I'm just shocked at how easily they are moving the ball against this defense. I'm shocked at how easily. I mean, this is a game where I think, the defensive coaches and players just ought to be, at this point, they ought to be ashamed of themselves because it's Colt McCoy who's put up 24 points. They're not super disciplined, and this is where, I was secretly, when I had heard that Jimmy Ward was out for the game, I was like, oof. Because if you're playing a bunch of safeties who are not just used to, Tavon Wilson, how much has he played? Hufanga's a rookie. And that's not good to have both your safeties be basically new guys back there. Plus, Josh Norman is who knows what's going to happen with him. And, so we're really missing just a veteran guy back there. And not a veteran guy like Josh Norman, who's a hothead. Like a veteran guy who can be like we would absolutely kill for a Richard Sherman right now. Just to be like, look, let's just do our job, It's first down and 10 at the 25 for the 49ers. Jimmy G's going to flip it out to Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell's going to lose a yard on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. McGlinchey is still not out there. So we are missing our right tackle. 2nd and 11. And now we're probably going to have to start looking at throwing the football. Vance Joseph has done a great job against the Kyle Shanahan offense this season. I will give him credit. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he gets talked in the future about some head coaching positions again. Jimmy G's in shotgun. Mitchell to his right. He's going to be sacked by number 97, Phillips. So it's going to be 3rd and a mile. It's going to be 3rd down, and I would say about 20, if I had to guess. So it was at the 24. 3rd down and about 17, maybe, I think. He got hit in the head. Isn't that a flag? No? You called that on Armstead? No? So, whatever. 3rd and 19. Ugh. You got to snap it. You do to get the snap away. Jimmy G throws it and looks like Sanu is hurt. It's incomplete, and Sanu is hurt. He seems to be walking off all right. 4th and 19. We're going to punt it. And this game is not looking good. And the game is getting away from... I think that first drive of the Cardinals in the second half I think that just freaking stunned them. Like the first play of the second half looks like you maybe have Colt McCoy dead to rights, and then he throws it for like a 30-yard gain. And then before you know it, it's just another 7 points. The Cardinal player kind of muffed the punt. Oh, the ball came out! Picked up by Hufanga. I think they're saying that he's down. Maybe that's a touchdown for the Niners. I don't know what's happened here. Because I think they're saying that the Cardinals player was down. Yeah. Yeah, the Cardinals player was down. Unfortunately. But then the ball popped out and yeah, so it will be Cardinals football. That is not going to be a 49ers touchdown, unfortunately. The defense is very undisciplined, though. You're absolutely right about that. Defense is so undisciplined, and that might be a case. I mean, I know he was really hyped up coming into the season and blah, 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 but at the end of the day, I mean, D'Amico's the defensive coordinator, and I think it was perhaps... I mean, I see why they went to D'Amico. I mean, he'd been here coaching the linebackers for years, but if the Niners feel like they're in a Super Bowl window right now, then I think maybe getting a veteran guy. Yeah, no chance something that good happens for us. But I think at that point, I mean, maybe they should have gone for a more veteran guy at defensive coordinator. If you feel like you have the talent there, and you just need some like guidance from the coach, then, and I think the Niners are talented. They have some talented players on defense, but the lack of turnovers is ridiculous. Like, I don't expect us to get any turnovers in any game, and that's bad. Like, I don't expect us to get an interception. I don't expect us to force a fumble. It's not good. Whereas if you have a veteran defensive coordinator, like I actually would have liked a Dan Quinn or a Gus Bradley. I mean, even though they're both, I know Dan Quinn's defense just got obliterated by the Broncos, but in general, I think maybe it was a little bit naive just thinking that D'Amico could come in, and I think, and he needs time. I mean, it's his first time as a coordinator. This is his 8th real game calling defense. So I can't expect him to be, like, he is still very much learning how to game plan, how to call plays, adjust. But darn it, I mean, we have to, it's just not looking good. And if the Niners feel like they're in a window where they can win, then I don't know if you should be like, well, we have a defense coordinator who's going to take a year or two to learn things. So we'll see. But Cardinals have the ball. They're going to hand it off to James Conner. James Conner is going to get up and get about 50. Oh, my God. James Conner's broken into the backfield. He's down to the 49ers' 35-yard line. He just got about 20 or 30 yards. I think at this point, the Niners' defense is just... I don't want to say given up, but they are not far away from that. This is embarrassing, folks. This is embarrassing. It's 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 49ers' 36-yard line. So they are in position to score some more points. And this is against Colt McCoy. Unreal. Just unbelievable. Not good at all, folks. Not good at all. I don't see us coming back in this game at this point, guys. This is not good. It's 2nd down and 6 for the Cardinals. They're at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Colt McCoy in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, throws it quick, and it's a catch by Rondale Moore. It's going to be about a 3 or 4 yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 49ers' 28-yard line. But, and they, I mean, look, if they score a field goal, it's a 20-point game. So, I mean, the last thing, we can't give up a fucking touchdown here. But, so, 3rd and 2, Colt McCoy is by himself in shotgun. 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Niners look like they might be bringing pressure. I don't know if I like that call. I just think a quick pass to Ertz. Fred Warner makes the tackle. It's going to be 4th and 1. Fred Warner makes the tackle on Zach Ertz. Now, it looks like the offense is staying out there for the Cardinals. It was a quick kind of screen pass, out pass to Zach Ertz. Warner made the tackle, so he did not get the first down. And they're lining up to go for it. Now, if the Niners can get a stop here, they're gonna go for it. He did not get there. Oh, what? They called that play so early. What in the? I don't even. It looks like they called the play really early, and to me, he looked short. The referee was running onto the field, and he was short. I mean, he's down. He looks short to me. I don't know. I mean, when the refs called it, and that's when it is, when the whistle blows. No, what? It's a first. Really? We can't challenge that? Wow. Okay. Never mind then. Never mind. 5-yard pickup on first down for the Cardinals. That was a weird thing because it was. Yeah, it's a mess of a game, geezer. This whole fucking game is just a joke. That was not. It was fourth down, and the referee is running on the field before McCoy even dives forward. So that's when the play should be called, and then they were so quick. First down. It's like, what? I don't even know. They hand it off, and then, the Niners. It's touchdown, Arizona. This game is over, folks. Eno Benjamin just ran over Drake Kirkpatrick. I don't want to see Drake Kirkpatrick in a 49er uniform again, ideally. This game is, and I'd never even updated the football thing, but I mean, who cares, because we are getting our ass kicked. Yeah, this game is over. I don't know what to say. I think this is a shambles. This is a joke. The defense ought to be ashamed of themselves. It's Colt McCoy. This is one of the most painful games that I've seen in a long time. And I've seen some very painful games. But this has to be one of the worst ones because I came into this game with a good amount of confidence, thinking that we could win. And, yeah. We flat out stink. If we make it 34-24, well, geezer, I don't know if you know, but the Cardinals just scored another touchdown. Oof. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yes, Ben, you're dead right. We have no DBs out there. Aside from Mosley, who's okay. We got Tart, who's always hurt. Jimmy Ward is out. I actually like Jimmy Ward. I mean, I think he's pretty good. That's the worst part, Christian, is that not only today, but I think after the Bears game and the offense was rolling, then we got back Kittle. Jeff Wilson's coming back. Azeez Al-Shire's back from injury. And I thought we were maybe going to turn a corner here. I thought we were going to perhaps make some plays, get a win. There's no Kyler Murray. somehow D'Amico Ryans is getting outbeaten by simple screen passes to their running backs that should be day one defense. At this point, I'm reserved to the fact that we've lost this game, and what Eno Benjamin just did to Drake Kirkpatrick. Drake Kirkpatrick needs to never be in a 49er uniform again after his awful effort against the Colts towards the end of that game. And then that's embarrassing. The 49ers, we ought to be embarrassed. DeAndre Hopkins laughing it up on the sideline, and I don't blame him. They're shaking their heads like, what? Yeah. We're 7 minutes into the second half. We've given up 14 points. The defense has looked worse than ever. The offense did nothing. And this game has suddenly gone from a possible, hey, we score before halftime, a comeback, to let's try and make the score look respectable. But yeah, this game is definitely over. And I just hope I hope some of these guys are going to play for pride. I don't know if the defense is going to do that. Jimmy G just looking around, not even sure what the hell to do. Debo picks up about 5 yards on first down. And yeah, this is a goddamn mess. So, I'm going to be cracking open a few more of these. 2nd and 5. Jimmy throws it, caught by Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is up to midfield. Cool. And there's a flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer against the defense, so maybe that's 15 free yards. On top of it, so, Cards just ran the football. They do, we'll just do a little dump off to the running back, bam, and that's their offense today. And D'Amico Ryans has no idea. I don't remember the Cards throwing the football more than 5-10 yards down the field today. And D'Amico Ryans has no idea what to do. Maybe push the guys up to line of scrimmage. I don't know. But yeah, this is incredibly frustrating. Not really sure what they're doing. Jimmy G's possibly looking for Kittle. Kittle catches it. But yeah, just a shambolic performance today. I get my hopes up, and then, I don't know why I do it. I think the defensive coaching has to be sincerely called into question here. I'm not saying you fire D'Amico Ryans, but I'm saying that you have to question it and be like, do we need to reevaluate things? Do we need to bring someone in to help us out? Something, It's 1st and goal. Jimmy G's going to be sacked at the 13-yard line. So it's now 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line. Tom Compton is resembling an automatic door out there. Just he's like a matador, just being like, oh, ho, ho, hey, come through. So, 2nd and goal at the Cardinals 13-12 yard line. We'll see if we can do something, because I don't have faith in us doing anything here. So Jimmy G throws it short, and it's going to be a pickup of a yard. That's super helpful. So we got to go for the end zone here. Yeah. You know what, Christian? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if we came back and if we beat the Rams next week. But see, normally, I don't ever like to just lose games for draft, but we have no first round picks, so I'm like, we definitely just got to win as many games as possible. Jimmy G throws it for the end zone. Ayuk caught that. Wow. What a play by Brandon Ayuk. Ayak. What a play. Big time play. I think you got to go for 2 here, right? What a play and catch by Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. But you got to go for 2 here, because then will. Okay, I guess they're kicking the field goal, the point after. So it's going to be 31-14. They are playing for pride. And Brandon Ayuk with a great... See, I think what's really frustrating about this game, too, is not only we had Brandon Ayuk got the ball down to the Cardinals 7 and fumble, Kittle fumble. We had Colt McCoy stopped on 3rd down, and then they get it and get it for a touchdown. But it's 31-14, but it could very easily be 24-21. But in general, I just have to give my hats off to the Cardinals because they are kicking our ass today. Oh, yeah. Oof, I am reading some comments here, and they are not pretty. It's not pretty, folks, but hey, look, we got to play for pride. At this point, why wouldn't they go for 2 there is my question. Because if you go for 2, James Conner has 37. Thank God I'm not. I wish I had him, but why wouldn't you go for 2 there if you're the 49ers? Because then you can make it 31-15. And if you want to have any, if you want to even think about a comeback in this game, then it's a 2-possession game. But now it's still a minimum of a 3-possession game. So I'm a little bit confused by that. I guess the reasoning is that at this point it's still... Well, even if it was... I just don't see why you don't go for 2. Because let's say if you don't get the 2-point conversion and it's 31-13. So you're down by 18. So you would still need a touchdown with 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Whereas right now we need touchdown, and a field goal. It doesn't make sense. So, if there's someone has a better explanation, then I'm all ears, but I don't hear one. Jordan Love has eclipsed 102 passing yards. Has eclipsed 100 passing yards, so good for him. I wonder how Grassi's doing over there. I'm sure he's doing just fine because his Packers are going to be 7-2, whereas my Niners are headed to 3-5. Look, Brandon Ayuk, aside for that fumble, he's been phenomenal today. That catch before the fumble was amazing. That touchdown grab was ridiculous. So, the defense, and I'm not getting my hopes up for any kind of comeback here, but I would like us to at least make a freaking game of it. I want this last 20 minutes of this game to be a game. I don't want us to be getting blown out here. We're going to be 0-4, 0-5 at home. We can't get a home win to save our lives here. Kick is away. Cardinals bring it back. They are going to get up to the 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play. Is it against the Cardinals, hopefully? Usually in this case, it's against the receiving team. I'll be right back, folks. I am back. Playing for pride. That's all we can do now at this point. Josh Norman has not been on the field since his outburst. At least I don't think so. So they are clearly sending a message to him. But Drake Kirkpatrick is out there, and I wish Josh Norman was out there instead of Drake Kirkpatrick. As far as I'm concerned, Drake Kirkpatrick has no business being out there. 2nd down and 6 for the Cardinals. They are at their own 13.5-yard line. It's a handoff, and get him down. There we go. There we go. 3rd down and about 5. Can we get a stop here? That's 3rd down and 4. We need to get a stop here. Just get a frickin' stop. On 3rd down, can we get a stop, please? That would be lovely. We need a stop here. Look, we haven't had much to cheer for today, but look, if we can get a stop here, get the ball back, just try and make the score look respectable, then I'll be happy with that. Colt McCoy under pressure. He's going to get the 1st down. There's no holding, no flags. It's a 1st down, Cardinals. Bosa almost had him in the backfield. We needed that stop. We really did, and we couldn't get it. What is Alshire doing? What is he doing? Who is he looking at? He has been dreadful today. I thought that Bosa almost had him, and Bosa is angry at himself. I was hoping that Dre Greenlaw would be back, but 1st down and 10, it's going to be a handoff to James Conner, and he is going to get about 5 yards on 1st down. Maybe 6. So what the Niners need now, we just need to stop. We need to, somehow this Cardinals... Yeah, that McCoy first. I mean, look, the game is over. I'm not disillusioned or delusional. We're not winning this game. We're not coming back in this game, but I would just like to get the ball back, make some plays. So 2nd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to James Conner, who's going to get 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. And the Niners, it's on 3rd down again. I'll be really curious to see what the 3rd down conversion percentages are between the teams, because my guess is that the Cardinals have converted almost every damn fucking 3rd down, whereas we couldn't do shit. We'll fumble the ball. We'll give you the ball back. 3rd and 2. Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's fucking play for some pride here. Some pride here. Let's play for... Come on now. Quick play. Dropped! Zach Ertz dropped it. It's 4th down and 2. All right. Let's get some freaking things going here. It's 4th down and 2. I think Ertz knew that he was about to get clobbered by Drake Kirkpatrick. He had nothing to worry about. 4th down and 2 for the Cardinals. They're going to be punting it away. There's a minute 20, minute 19 left in the 3rd quarter. So can the Niners make this game a little more respectable? Andy Lee. I miss that guy, Andy Lee. It's going to... Oh no, Ayuk. What are you doing? But Ayuk gets the ball. The Niners will have the ball. There's a minute 8 left in the 3rd quarter, and they'll have the ball about their own 15-yard line. We will have the ball. We got a long ways to go in terms of if we want to score any points on this drive. But hey, look, let's just play with some confidence here. Let's make some plays. Let's play some football. Look, I've chalked this up. If I could, I would probably put this at Cardinals 8-1 and the 49ers are 3-5 already because of the score line and how much time is left. But I can't. However, let's just make some plays. Jimmy G, statistically, Jimmy's had a good game, and none of this is his fault. Like, if anyone wants to criticize anybody, like, Jimmy G's been the highlight of the team. But let's see how he does here. We're facing adversity. It's first down and 10 at our 15. Snap is away. We have a quick pass to Debo. There's blocking. Debo's going! Debo's up to the 40! Wow, what a play by Debo. First down and 10 for the 49ers. All you Debo Samuel fantasy owners, you'll like that. Because he just got about 32 yards on that. The Niners are in hurry up, and I like it. First down and 10 at our own 47. Oh, Jimmy G just got hit. It's up to Debo, and he's clearly... The guy was all over Debo. Come on. Are you serious? The guy had his hands all over Debo. Jimmy got hit as he threw it by number 42 of the Cardinals. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so there's 36 seconds left in the third quarter, and you have to think that the Niners are going to be going hurry up the rest of the way. Second down and 10. Jimmy G's in shotgun. He's got Mitchell to his left, Juszczyk to his right. Mitchell breaks a tackle, gets about 6-7 yards. The Niners, you got to hurry it up. Let's go, let's go. You're in a point in the field where you can go for it on fourth down because you're in Cardinal territory now. Nice play by Mitchell to break the tackle from number 58 of the Cardinals. So it's going to be third down and 4. Did they get a I mean, they're showing a lot of replays here, so I don't think they're going to get a playoff, but I wish they did. They did not get a playoff before the end of the quota. So it's going to be heading to the fourth quarter. It's 31-14. A real shame that, we've had all those fumbles. Real shame. That Chiefs, of course, Grassi has like a ton of guys in his stream always, but 13-0. What a nail biter there in Kansas City. But we do have a nail biter. It's the Chargers and the Eagles. The Chargers, it's tied at 24-24. There's a minute 48 left in the fourth quarter. The Chargers have the ball at the Eagles' 29-yard line. 3rd and 2. If the Chargers can get a first down here, then they can basically run it out, kick a field goal to win the game, and then the Chargers would move to 5-3. But we'll see how that goes. But in this game, it's 31-14. I believe we have it at the... It's 3rd and 3 at the Arizona 46. So we're going for it on fourth down, like 100%. So we have 2 shots here to get 3 yards. And we just got to go down and, score some points real quickly. And then, look, again, the game is over. We've lost this game. But if we can go down, get some... man, I'm looking at a commercial here in George Kittle and George Kittle's wife. His wife. He's a lucky man. He is a lucky man. But let's make the game interesting. Why not? Why not us? Let's make it interesting. That's all we can do. Like, what else are we going to do? Make the game interesting. Make it interesting. See what we can do. What's the worst that can happen? We've already lost this game. Deebo Samuel has the most receiving yards in franchise history through the first 8 games. So at this point, he's up to 872 yards on the season. You see, they're showing Jerry Rice. All right, so it's 3rd down and 3 at the Cardinals 46. They're going to fake the handoff. Quick throw to Ayuk, and Ayuk hangs on. Down to the Cardinals 35. Brandon Ayuk. Where have you been all year? Where is Brandon Ayuk? Ayuk is just making. How did he hang on to that? Unbelievable. Ayuk looked like he got hit pretty hard. He walked off under his own power. He is on the sidelines. But Jimmy G behind center. They're going to hand it off to Mitchell. He gets maybe 1, 2, 3 yards. Oh, Ayuk is holding a personal part of his body on the sideline. He is down. I think he may have taken a shot in the family jewels, as it were. It's 2nd down and 8 for the 49ers. Jimmy G's in shotgun. Mitchell to his left. Jimmy G's going to get sacked. That play was doomed from the get-go. And it's Marcus Golden again. Another sack for Golden. And let's see. No George Kittle out there. No George. That's surprising. So it's going to be 3rd and a mile. It looks like Jimmy was not totally happy with Trent Sherfield on the play. 3rd and 13. Throws it. Oh, incomplete to Kittle. 4th and 13. Do you kick the field goal here and try and make it a 2-touchdown game, or Kittle had his hand on it? 4th and 13. The offense is still out there. You want to get a play going because you don't want to waste any timeouts. Shanahan is not happy. What are we... They're going to go punt it. They're going to punt it. Why are you punting it? Throw it deep. Throw an interception deep. That's about the same freaking thing. Why do they punt it there? I don't understand. It's a 3-possession game. You either try for a long field goal or you try for the first down. I don't understand that at all. I'm seriously confused by that. I don't get that at all. That's a weird one. Frank Clark. I don't get it. I don't get, why would you punt it there? You're down 3 score. Okay, so first off, I just got to question Shanahan in general. It was 31-13. You kicked the extra point instead of going for 2, which would make it a 2-possession game. And then you punt it away. It's like the worst thing that you could do. You don't punt it away. You either try for a long field goal, or else you go for it on 4th and 13. Ideally, what you do is you have a couple of receivers go deep, and hey, look, if you throw an interception, that's basically the same as punting it. I just don't understand what they were thinking there. Punting it. You've given no chance for anyone to make a play. You don't give Debo a chance to make a play. You don't give Kittle a chance to make a play. You don't give Gold a chance to try and make a field goal. It just doesn't make any sense. That's one he's going to be criticized for. Now look, in general, this game, I don't blame Shanahan in terms of his play calling has been really good, because I don't blame Shanahan for Kittle fumbling. I don't blame him for Ayuk fumbling, but I blame him for not going for it for 2 after the Ayuk touchdown. And I have to criticize him now. That just makes zero sense. You got to throw it deep. Like, you have to throw the ball deep. And even if it's picked off, it's basically the same as a punt. Like, I don't see why you wouldn't do that. And that's just confusing to me. I'm no NFL coach or anything, but Cardinals first down and 10 at their 11. Pick up a 4 on first down for the Cardinals after they run it. NFC West reload. Well, the Niners ain't reloading. We're going to be reloading in the offseason. That's what we're going to be reloading. But we don't have a damn first-round pick. And we don't know what we got in Trey Lance. So, great. Alrighty. Colt McCoy. He's going to be throwing it. Arden Key sacks him. Good play, Arden Key. It was 2nd and 6. Now it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 11 or so. But good play, Arden Key. Good play for the defense. Deshaun, yeah, I thought the Raiders were going to sign. I don't know if that's true or not, but I had heard that the Raiders were going to sign Deshaun Jackson. This game, though, folks, I'm happy that you guys have stuck with me here, but this has been really hard to watch. 3rd and 10. Let's see how we give up the first down here. Putting the money down. It's going to be a first down. Oh, no, it's not. We actually stop them. I mean, the Cardinals know. They know it's too late for the Niners to make a comeback. But, you know, it wouldn't have been too late for the Niners to make a comeback if they went for 2 after the Ayuk touchdown and got it, because then it'd be a 2-possession game. It's frustrating. What are they doing? I mean, hey, look, good for us. We stop them. 3 and out. I'm happy for Arden Key. He got a sack. But Jesus Christ. I mean, Shanahan. These calls, I'll be making, don't you worry, guys. I'll be making videos on this because this is a shameful coaching. That's going to be a flag. There's going to be a flag for sure. Ayuk returned it and had a good return. I'm just waiting for the flag because normally there is one. That could have been a flag on the 49ers, realistically. If it's no flag, then the Niners have the ball at the Cardinals' 36-yard line. Ayuk is all right. I mean, it looked like he maybe got hurt. Brandon Ayuk. Okay. Christian. My answer is no to that. Because I just think, I mean, unless we want to change up our offensive philosophy, but in general, I think no. Throw to Ayuk, throw to Debo, throw to Kittle. We got 3 weapons already. Jimmy G in shotgun is going to throw it deep. Kittle catches it. First down. Look, without the playoffs, and we're not making the playoffs this year, 99% sure, I got to make the most of these games. So Kittle with a one-handed catch. The ball hits his hand, comes up, and then catches it. Great play by George Kittle. We're down at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Man, if we hadn't fumbled earlier, this would be a game. But it's not. We're at the Cardinals' 21-yard line. Jimmy G in shotgun. Quick throw to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get up to the 15-yard line of the Cardinals. A pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. The Los Angeles Chargers are going to... They won. The Chargers beat the Eagles. Okay. I hate saying this. Wait, Jimmy G throws it quick. Caught by Sanu. Sanu gets the first down. I hate saying this, but with how like the NFC teams, like, we're still in contention for the last spot. Because it's going to be, in the NFC, think about it like this. Well, I'll finish this thought after this drive. 1st and goal at the 10, Jimmy G in shotgun. Jimmy is going to roll out. He throws it. Ooh, he got hit. It's a flag. It's going to be first and goal at the Arizona 5-yard line. Here's my thought real quick. NFC, you got the Cardinals. So there's 7 teams that go to the playoffs. You got the Cardinals, you got the Rams. Those 2 teams are going. I mean, Christian, I think you have to say the Kittle. I mean, even though he fumbled today, that's... So if Debo goes to a team, he wants to go to a team, I don't think... Or sorry, if OBJ goes to a team, I don't think he wants to be... And he has to get work into the offense. I just don't know if he moves the needle that much for us. Or is it a flag against the 49ers? Could be against the Niners, actually. It's against the Niners, damn it. First and goal at the 20, of course it is. Jimmy G throws it, incomplete. Looking for Sanu. Damn it. It also looked like the Cardinals player live review of this game. I don't know about that. I think as the game kind of winds down, I'll kind of be giving my... Well, yeah, I mean, I know that Kittle is not a wide receiver, but I mean, he catches a lot of balls. So, I mean, if Odell Beckham came here, we're typically not an offense that... Mitchell down to the 8-yard line. We're typically not an offense that throws it a lot. And then if we already have Debo, Kittle, and Ayuk eating up targets, I just don't think OBJ would be happy here. I think he'd... Plus, we're about to be 3-5. So if we were 6-2 and, you know, maybe he'd be happy. I just don't think he'd be happy here. I think he'd want to go somewhere where A, they're a lot more likely to make the playoffs, and B, where he's going to be like the number 1 or 2 guy. Third and goal at the 8-yard line of the Cardinals. Jimmy G in shotgun. He's got to throw it. He's going to be... Breaks out of a possible sack. You got to throw it. And he throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Let's see what... It looks like the Niners are trotting out the field goal unit to make it a 2-possession game, which they could have done a while ago. They went for 2. Come on, Shanahan. Chandler Jones almost sacked Jimmy Garoppolo, but Jimmy G broke out of it. They're kicking the field goal. I mean, I'm just so confused as to why they didn't go for 2 earlier. And then you have a chance here to go for the touchdown. I haven't been updating this at all. Sorry, this is my first time adding in like the football and stuff, so yeah, OBJ. I love the guy. I mean, he's a good player. He's been hurt a lot lately. Hasn't been great in about 2 or 3 years. I get the idea of, hey, he'll bring a spark to the team. He is like a talented guy. I don't think he's the answer that we need. Like what we need is a cornerback or a safety or a linebacker who can make a play. Like Dre Greenlaw, who... Think about this. Week 1, Dre Greenlaw, pick 6, right? Scores a touchdown. Gets hurt somehow, and nobody even touched him. Somehow gets hurt. That was week 1. We're in week 9. It's 2 months later. And he's still not playing. On a pick 6. How does that happen? But anywho. Yeah, I like Odell Beckham. Yeah, he's a super good player. If he was out there today, would he have... would he have helped? I guess a little bit, but it's the fumbles, it's the fumbles killed us. The defense forgot how to tackle. The defense forgot how to play a simple screen pass, which should be easy. I don't know. It's just overall a really bad game. Really bad game from this team. And it's really frustrating and disappointing, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the team just didn't show up like we needed them to. Like it's 31-17. It so easily should be. Well, I don't even know if should be, but it could be a lot closer because, man, don't you have to take your hats off to Arizona in this today? They came into this game. The Niners had a big win last week. They just had their first loss of the season. They don't have their quarterback. They don't have their number one wide receiver. J.J. Watt's out. No A.J. Green. And they come in and just fucking slaughter us. With James Conner, a guy who was just let go by Pittsburgh. Well, it looks like the Cardinals are ready to play as if the Niners might kick a onside kick, but they just do like a pooch kick. The Niners... Ooh, return is up to about the 29 or 30 yard line. The Cardinals return up to their own 20. Okay, so Ben, I totally agree with you. The odds of them making 3 2-point conversions is slim to none. But what do you think is more likely? So doing that, or else you score the touchdown, and you have the 3-2, or else you have to do, you score that touchdown, then you have to kick a field goal, then you have to also do 2 more touchdowns on top. With time of the essence, I think you have to go. And if you don't, well, here's the thing. Even if you miss, because it was 31-13, right? So let's say if they don't make that first 2-point conversion, right? Then what they could do is then they're basically in a very similar situation to what they were now, which would be touchdown, but then they'd have to do touchdown, 2-point conversion, and field goal. So I think the upside is a lot more, it's worth the risk, in my opinion. But, you know. Anyways, there's 7:40 left. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Cardinals. McCoy is in shotgun. They're at their own 32-yard line. They are going to throw it here. It is caught by Christian Kirk. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1, maybe 3rd down and 2, I would say. 3rd down and 2. And here's the thing, Ben. Like, we're talking about, like, the Niners should never have been in this position in this game. You know, if Ayuk doesn't fumble, at least they get a field goal. So then a lot of this discussion isn't a thing. But the Niners got themselves in this position. Their defense didn't play. It's 3rd and 3. McCoy is in shotgun. He's got James Conner to his right. They're bringing a blitz. It's a quick pass. It's a 1st down. Rondale Moore. And he gets the 1st down. Gets about maybe 10 yards. The blitz call there, I don't know how crazy I was about that, but because it was, Tavon Wilson, if you're going to do that blitz call, then Tavon Wilson needs to be a whole heck of a lot closer to the line of scrimmage. He wasn't. He missed the tackle. He wasn't even there. Ooh, this is a rough one. I came in, coming into this game in the preview and in general, and this is just, whether it's said in the preview or not, but it's like the importance of winning the turnover battle is massive. And we lost. We fumbled twice, and both times were in very advantageous positions for us. We fumbled twice. You know? And the fact that it's the defense is what's really, like, the offense, I think, even with 2 fumbles, we put up a whole bunch of yards, 17 points, but it's going to be 3rd down and 4 now for the Cardinals at the Niners' 48-yard line. Bosa looks like he maybe got hit a little bit. But it's all about the turnover. I mean, like the Cardinals coming into this game, and it was in the preview. I said it. They were recovering fumbles all the freaking time. They were not giving up any fumbles. We forced a fumble from the Cardinals, but didn't recover it. And so we lost the turnover battle, and we lost our turnovers in key positions, and it cost us the game. So. That it is what it is, and it's first down for the Cardinals, and Tavon Wilson cannot make another tackle. So there that is. We're calling timeouts now. And the score could be a lot of things, Geezer. And I appreciate that the score should be closer, but we got no one to blame but ourselves here. This is not a case. Like, in no way when I come to do my review of this game, and I don't know if I'll do a live review because I want to go get food, and then I hope that Grossi is I'll be there at the Grossi stream for the Sunday Night Football game if he's doing that. But I just don't think that. I mean, we cost ourselves the game. We have no one to blame but ourselves. And in some ways, that's like almost comforting. But that it's like, hey, I mean, it's disgusting, John. Like we fucked ourselves, basically. We screwed ourselves in this game. And I would freaking hell. We haven't won a home game this season, but I actually would rather us lose by it being our fault as opposed to, oh, well, the officials got it wrong. I hate those losses when it's like based on it's like we lost. Oh, he is doing it. Okay, yeah. Well, I know I'll see you guys at that stream for sure. But they're almost at 400 yards offense with Colt McCoy. But we have no one to blame but ourselves. And that's just the simple truth. I mean, it's the truth. We couldn't force any turnovers. Yet again, we couldn't force any turnovers. If you think about it, like when the turnovers that we forced, right? Let's think, okay, so this is about to be the end of the 8th game of the season. Let's think about the turnovers that the 49ers have forced this year. The first turnover that we forced was a pick 6 by Dre Greenlaw, which was a great play, an awesome play, and good for Dre Greenlaw, and I was like super stoked. But he hurt himself, and he's been out for 2 months. Somehow, nobody hit him. What are the other turnovers? We got the turnover last week against Chicago in garbage time. We were up 11 with like less than 2 minutes left. Justin Fields just heaves it down, and Josh Norman picks it off. Then against the Colts, I believe, Josh Norman forced a fumble. Are those the 3 turnovers that we have all year long? Not good enough. Not good enough. 8 games, 3 turnovers. And we've given up a whole bunch of fumbles. Like, we haven't thrown a ton of interceptions. It's just been time after time. 3rd and 7. Cardinals. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to lose a few yards. Be 3rd and 10. The Cardinals are going to punt it. The Niners will have time for a drive, so maybe the Niners can... And I'm sure the Cardinals will be in their prevent defense, but so the Niners might go down and score and make the score 31-24. But we all know that this game was over in game time 15 minutes ago. 15, 20 minutes ago, this game was over. That first drive of the second half, that was the first drive for the Cardinals and the first drive. They're going for it on 4th and 9? What in the world? They can't be. They're just, yeah. What ended this game was the first drive for each team to start the second half. Because it was 17-7 at halftime. And look, I mean, it's a 10-point game. You have a whole half of football left. So the game is nowhere near over. We just scored. We have some momentum. To start the second half, the Cardinals in 3 or 4 plays go down and score. What happens on the next drive? Oh, that we have to punt it. And then the Cardinals, then it's, at that point, it's, what's the score then? It's 24-7. And they have the ball. That's when the game, and then, but look, I'm going to give a whole ton of credit to Cliff Kingsbury. Because he came in here and he beat the shit out. He beat the shit out of us. He schemed. He did what's interesting is the fact that Kyle Shanahan is often credited as being like the offensive wizard. And I think Shanahan's a good play caller. Don't get me wrong. Because we have 17 points here, but we very realistically could have 27 points. But, I mean, let's give Cliff Kingsbury. I'm not doing Sunday Night Football. I won't be streaming that game. I know it's your Titans playing, but if you're going to be in the Grossi stream, I will definitely see you at the Grossi stream. But I will not be doing Sunday Night Football. So here's my prediction of how this game ends. I think the Niners, we have no timeouts left, but there's like over 3.5 minutes left. I think we probably go down and score a touchdown. And then you say, 31-24, was it close? No, this game was over a long time ago. But the defense was, this is on the defense. This is on crucial turnovers. And it's look, forget about the defense, but the turnovers is what every single game you have to win that. Yeah, Christian, I totally agree. I think Shanahan called a good game. I think that Jimmy Garoppolo played pretty darn well today. I think he played, I'm fair because he hasn't thrown a pick today, but maybe he will on this drive. But his stats are going to show up in a second now. First down and 10 for the Niners at the 20-yard line. Jimmy G throws it, caught by Hasty. Hasty's going to get about 5 yards. So Jimmy Garoppolo is 20. They're going to add. It's going to be 25 completions on 34 attempts, over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's throwing it deep. Oh, Ayuk almost caught that. Yeah, the turnovers and the horrible defense. To give up this many points to Colt McCoy. I understand maybe if you give up, let's say if it's like 24 points, and maybe they ran some weird trick plays, and they did run a couple of them, but I understand that. But this is just fucking pathetic. Jimmy throws it, intercepted. I called it. There was the interception. He had to throw it. So now his numbers don't look that good. Was that Buda Baker? Buda Baker. And that's obviously the game, folks. It's been the game for a while, but you had Sanu right there, Jimmy. What started as a day with so much optimism. Christian, you even said it. You were like, hey, you are optimistic today, aren't you? And I was. I really thought the defense was going to shut down the Cardinals. I thought we were going to gain a whole bunch of confidence going into the Rams game because we were going to shut down an offense that doesn't have their top 2 or 3 guys. But it's been the fucking opposite. Now we are going into a Monday night game at home And apparently we're way worse at home. We cannot play at home. I know, folks. Sorry, I have been pretty negative today in this game. And I think the Colt McCoy, one of the reasons why I think I've actually been so negative today is the fact that I actually had a lot of confidence going into this game. Once I'd heard that Kyler Murray was out and DeAndre Hopkins, and we played him pretty close. We played him pretty close in week 5. And that was with Trey Lance starting. The defense played really well. I love whatever D'Amico did, but then this we are left with a whole bunch of questions, folks. We are left with questions for days. It's going to be about the sorry, I have not been good at updating the football. This is the first time I've done like the football, for the on the scoreboard. So yeah, well, it's the story of the year, Christian, is the lack of turnovers that we forced. I went through them, Dre Greenlaw, pick 6. He hurts himself. Yeah, he's out for 2 months. Josh Norman gets a interception last week against the Bears in basically garbage time. Josh Norman did force a fumble against the Colts. Oh, man. I do. That's a bummer, Christian. You know what? Look, here's what I'll say about that. Just forget about records. We're, 99.9% chance it's a meaningless game for both teams because I think the Rams will probably have the wild card or whatever locked up by then. But just enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the experience. Enjoy the atmosphere. When you're there, man, just enjoy Levi Stadium. Enjoy the Bay Area. Don't worry about... Because here's the thing, man. There's football every single season. But something like this, when you guys... if you and your family make the trip out to Santa Clara for the game, that's something that you'll think about 10 years from now, 15 years from now. That'll be a game that you'll be like, oh, remember we went to that. So when you do that, when you come to the game, yell your hearts out, enjoy it. Who cares? Even if it's some Bosa just destroyed the Cardinals player. Bosa at this point, dude, get off the field because I don't want you getting hurt. But man, just go there, enjoy it. Yeah. Represent the hell out of the Niners. Enjoy it. Don't. Oh yeah, because we're playing the Rams at home in next week. So yeah, in LA, represent the Niners. Enjoy it, man. Even if it's a meaningless game, meaningless in terms of positioning or anything like that. Enjoy the experience because that'll be something in 10 years' time you'll remember. I like how the Cardinals went for it on 4th down and 6 there. I mean, that was... Can you bring Trey Lance out just for this last drive? That'd be... There's 1 minute and 11 seconds left. It's 31-17. Cardinals defense. 2 forced fumbles, an interception, 5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss. Niners defense gave up 31 points, no turnovers, maybe 2 sacks. Jimmy G is out there. All right. Ball is caught by Debo, gets about 4 yards. let's hurry it up. Let's get Debo some more yards. Let's make sure that Debo is the leading receiver in the NFL. Please. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. So we have something to... Oh, incomplete. 3rd and 7. Oh... Alrighty, so to give you guys a heads up on what's happening this week in Shifty Sports Talk, I would say it will probably be Tuesday evening because I'm going to be basically working all day tomorrow. Tuesday evening, I will do a review of this game. It's not going to be pretty. Debo gets a first down. Let's keep getting Debo some yards. I want Debo to be I want him to be the number one receiver in the NFL, yardage, so he gets the respect that he deserves. But yeah, Tuesday evening will probably be the release of my review of this game. It's not going to be pretty because we got fucking slaughtered here today. And then later in the week, of course, I'll be previewing the game against the Rams. I will be here live for that Rams game. I'll be streaming that. Who called a timeout? Did the Cardinals call a timeout? Oh, Buda Baker possibly hurt. At this point, if you're the Card, why do you have any starters on your team out there right now? What are you doing? I hope Buda Baker's okay because he's a damn good player. And you just want to see all the best players out there. But what is he doing out there? But yeah, so... And then I want to do, if there's any, obviously if any news comes up... during the week with the Niners, then I would like to, of course I'm going to cover that. Here's my thoughts when it comes, because I think it's going to be a big topic of discussion. Ooh, he broke. Wow. I mean, that's the end of the game, but Jimmy G, good job by you for breaking the tackle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. That is the game, folks. The Niners moved to 3-5. The Niners moved to 3-5. So, yeah, real quick, because I'm going to be out of here in a moment. Bummer of a game. Really disappointing game. Fair play to the Cards. The Cards deserve this game. They clearly deserve to win. They outplayed us in every phase of the game. They made the big plays when they needed to. When we were down in there within their 10-yard line. They forced the fumble on Ayuk. When Kittle was moving forward, they forced the fumble on Kittle. They made the offensive plays when they needed to. And their game plan was so simple. But hey, sometimes that's... The less complicated things are, the less things that can go wrong. So my hat's off to the Cardinals. They very much deserve this win. The Niners are now left with a bunch of question marks. My personal opinion is that they will be going with Jimmy G against the Rams, and this will be their last-ditch effort at the season. If they lose to the Rams... then I believe from the season, the rest of the season, it will be Trey Lance. I never want to lose a game, so I don't necessarily want to say I hope we lose to the Rams so that we can see Trey Lance. But at this point, I think we would need to start. We need to have at least 5, 6 games, 7 games where we see Trey Lance. So we know what we have in him. We have so many picks invested in Trey Lance. So I'm sorry that it wasn't a more positive stream. Unfortunately, I was very confident once I'd read that Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins were not going to play today. So this loss has kind of hit me a little bit harder than otherwise. If it was Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins and this was a score, I'd be like, well, okay, they're the better team and I get it. But at this point, yeah, they deserve the win, and they beat us, and hats off to Cliff Kingsbury. They are now showing the Packers game The Packers are only up 13-7. But folks, I am out of here. There'll be videos coming this week. And I appreciate Christian, John, of course, Geezer being the moderator here. Ben, I appreciate the comments too. And everyone who stopped by. I wish this game would have been more entertaining. Unfortunately, it was over a long time ago. But I thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate all the views and the likes and the subscriptions. It's awesome. This game really did. This game is a microcosm, I believe, of the Niners season, where they make a lot of good things happen, but they hurt themselves and they don't force any turnovers. So that's all I have to say about that. I don't think this loss is on Shanahan. I actually don't think this loss is on Jimmy Garoppolo. This loss is purely on the defense not making any big plays when they needed to, and also Ayuk and Kittle fumbling. So it is what it is. It's frustrating, but look, they call us the faithful for a reason. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here streaming the Niners and Rams game next Monday night. Remember, that's Monday Night Football. I'm going to be working next Sunday, so I won't be streaming any Sunday games next week. But if you guys are around, I'm going to be in the Grossi stream for this Sunday Night Football game because we got Geezer's Titans going up against the Rams, and I will be rooting. I'm going to be Go Titans Go in that stream, so we're going to be stoked on that. I hope the Titans get a win, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So if you guys are going to be there, I will see you there, and then I will have videos throughout the week. And yes, again, bit of a bummer this whole stream, but hey, we're going to bounce back. We're going to be here. I ain't going nowhere. So there we go. Alrighty, guys. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Stay tuned for videos later in the week. And peace out. And yeah, appreciate you being here. Adios.